love bourbon. You love balls. Now put your balls where your bourbon is. Whiskey with Friends presents Bourbon and Balls with your hosts, Vinny, Colby, Anthony, and Aaron.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a Friday edition of Bourbon and Balls. Your hosts, Vinny, Anthony, Colby, and Aaron, as always. Yeah, let's get weird.
Get weird every week.
It's week 10. Since it's a Friday, usually we do this before the week starts, but we had our first NFL game. We might as well talk about it, right? Yeah, the Dolphins defense played like we were expecting them to play.
I mean, they're a Jekyll and Hyde team.
Yeah, it was
The funniest stat I read after the Ravens lost was if the Chiefs do win Sunday, they're tied for the best record in the AFC, which is absolutely hilarious.
That is ridiculous. Wait, that's not true. What about the Titans?
Because the Titans lost 4 games already, I think.
No, the Titans are like
You're
out of your mind. All your credibility's done.
Oh my God.
All right.
I've read it.
Before we get to the football stuff,
Chiefs page. Go ahead.
maybe it's AFC West?
Fake news or something?
AFC South? What the hell are you idiots?
It could be AFC West.
West, yeah.
AFC
All right.
South doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. You're right.
In the middle.
Before we get to football, super excited about this bottle in front of us.
Are we? Because I know
I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
He's just here to get.
I am super excited.
I'm going to put this
about
out there before you open this bottle, but Colby is a piece of shit.
Well, yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
I mean, that's
because
known by
we were all excited about
Both
this
our
bottle.
viewers know that.
We were all excited. I mean, we were all excited about this bottle, how we were going to drink it together, and then this piece of shit goes home and pops the bottle and starts drinking it. And then
I
doesn't
fully
even
support.
hide it.
He wet
But
the
tells
beef,
us
but he
all.
brought another one.
I fully support Anthony in this.
Yeah.
In this.
Well, that's why we're on this. I got you. And you guys, there's another
Because,
bottle here.
yeah, we could have all opened it.
It's not the point that he
It's
didn't
not.
finish his bottle. The point is we were excited to try it as a group,
Yeah.
as a
research.
family. We were doing this together.
I'm with him on
That's
that.
like if you go home
Uh-huh.
2 weeks from now, you come home from work, the Christmas tree's up. You're not like, what the fuck? We're supposed to do this together.
I'm like, thank fucking God. I
Yeah.
All right,
Terrible
bad
example.
example. Bad example. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would have been like.
I'm like, yeah, sweet. Trees up.
Colby, Aaron, and I went to go see Eternals without you. How does that make you feel?
Oh, that is true.
I don't want to watch that in the theater.
You're a piece of
Dude,
shit.
it was
very good.
I've heard it's really good. I just
the reviews were
like Spider-Man. I would walk out on the show right now and go on the driveway and cry. Eternals,
There's
You
been
got
a lot of this going
Got a
on.
friend saying we're gonna love this bottles. Jeff says we're gonna love it.
El Jefe.
All right. All right.
We're open. We're hoping. We've been super excited about that. Well,
I've been
two of
super
us have been
excited
super
about it as
excited.
well.
one of us has already had it because he's an
I
asshole.
think one of the reasons I got this
I'm
bottle
just
is because I saw Jeff post something in the group saying that it was literally like eating a s'more.
He said it was the
like-
best.
it was-
I remember the comment. He said it was
Yeah.
the best. So,
best pick.
This is not
The
like
best
eating
bottle
a
pick.
fucking s'more. I will not be happy.
well,
No,
it's
I
like a
don't-
s'more dipped in alcohol. It's
Yeah.
still,
All right,
it's
but
still
I
110
better
proof
be like,
bourbon.
I know. By the time I pour this over the halftime.
Yeah, well, come on, let's go. Let's get this
Okay.
going. Let's try this thing. Tell us
So-
about it. Talk to us. Talk dirty.
Our local group, Southwest Florida Bourbon Society, went ahead and partnered with Total Wine to bring us this wonderful bottle of Maker's Mark Private Select named I Want S'more. I won't give away the spoilers.
You can. I think it's pretty obvious what the tastes are.
But it's good.
The notes that you read
Yeah.
about are the obvious ones:
Yeah.
toasted marshmallow, chocolate, cherry. I think I heard. Some graham, I would expect.
Cracker?
Graham seasoning.
Graham of the cracker variety. There we go. We're going all in. There you go.
For those of you who are joining us from the Bourbon Group for the first time, welcome. Thank you
Yeah,
guys very
welcome.
much. We do this show. It's a lot of football and a lot of bourbon. We do traditional bourbon videos as well, but this one is a mixture of sports and bourbon. Yeah. And so the two gentlemen in between Colby and I, all the alternating 1 and 3, going from You're right to left. They're more football than bourbon, so please excuse their glasses full of ice.
Yeah.
Like gentlemen, we
Yeah.
would normally use a proper bourbon glass,
This
and
is for
obviously we're drinking ours neat, but
I have my proper bourbon.
we apologize for the heathens in between
Yeah.
us here.
Bougie.
Oh,
Let's
Jeff.
go. Cheers.
Jeff's having a drink with us. To you,
Oh,
bud.
nice.
Thank you, Jeff.
There you go.
Clink, clink, clink.
What's he drinking?
This.
Oh.
Oh man.
This is good.
Tastes
good.
bourbon.
Yeah, it's good.
Here.
It's
It is good.
I
it has some ethanol, but it's good.
yeah.
I will say.
You don't like it over there. I can see it in your eyes.
The,
I
I
don't
can
think-
see it in the tears
I
in your
was-
eyes.
I'm a little disappointed. I don't
in the
taste
bottle
it.
I opened, neck pour obviously had a little ethanol. Second pour, even better.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I should just slam this and get to the next one.
I
You can slam it or just let it breathe for a second.
I'm
Slam it, let
just
it breathe for a
kidding.
second.
I'm kidding. I'm
That's
kidding.
good though. You do get a lot of that toasted marshmallow.
Did you
right
happen
up
to?
front.
Did you bring your other bottle by any chance?
It's next to me.
So we have a second bottle that we brought here. In the same trip that we picked these up, we picked up another bottle that's difficult to find. So once we finish this in 10 minutes, we will open our second
Yeah.
bottle, which
With
we'll
the
talk
asshole
about then.
pouring it, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stuff's good. I mean, on the nose, you do get a lot of traditional bourbon notes. You get the little bit of vanilla, a little bit of oak, but you do get a lot of toasted marshmallow. You get some nice cocoa notes. It's just
I was expecting the toasted marshmallow to be like the same sweetness as like your brown sugar ones, and it's not. It's like it's a very different sweetness.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
I like this.
Well, that's probably 'cause
because
it's not brown sugar.
I know, but I didn't think you'd be able to really differentiate brown sugar from a marshmallow when it's mixed inside of 110 proof bourbon, and you can.
Yeah.
You can clearly tell the difference. It's good.
To the genuine aficionado.
Yeah. Yeah. So some of us.
It's all bourbon to me.
well worth the money.
Any
You know-
notes that we missed, Jeff?
I
What
mean,
else are you getting in there?
When I first started drinking bourbon with you guys, I wasn't able to do
No, it's
this.
mostly Coke. There's not
Yeah.
even a Coke can
No,
next to
no,
you,
no.
and
I
I'm
know.
proud of
He's
you.
growing up.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
You're like a real boy.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Aaron, same thing, bud. You've been off the Coke for a while now.
Before him, to the point where I was given regular.
1
I was
week.
given regular Coke.
1 week
Ooh.
before I.
No, I was giving this guy regular Coke, let him taking those calories.
No, that's why you
Listen.
wanted to do the weigh-in. I've been feeding this guy full
I-
calorie Coke for 3 weeks. Fuck your Atkins
I
diet.
pulled up. I pulled up to this friggin' house, and he was sitting in a friggin' garbage suit out front, trying to burn some friggin', trying to sweat it off up front.
That was a terrible joke.
Jesus, dude. The
Just
delivery
trying to
was
spend-
horrendous.
awful, just
You know what?
awful.
But for those that have been watching the show, you may see someone new today or a recurring visitor. That's Anthony's dyed beard.
He makes an appearance every few
See, that's how
weeks.
you do a joke,
I was
Anthony. That's-
told-
you don't
I
stutter
like
and
that.
stammer.
I was told tomorrow I have family photos.
Usually they airbrush after the
Yeah,
pictures
you-
are taken,
and
not
I think
on your
I
actual
think you
face.
misunderstood the airbrush. They do that on the photo, not your
You know
face. You don't do it prior. You wait
Listen.
till after the photo.
Listen, I went to the barber shop, and he offered to airbrush my beard, and
Is it literally airbrush?
Of
Yeah.
course it is.
That's so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Look at this guy.
I mean, look
That
at
is fake tan. Everything.
I walked into the house. Aaron looked me up and down like he wanted a piece of me.
Well, he probably does.
I mean, but I
The way
like
you
you
guys-
for you. I don't like you all
Hmm.
mascaraed up.
The way
know
you
what I'm
guys
saying?
argue.
I did this for you.
Stop.
He's not gonna write you
All
off
right.
for a dyed beard.
All right, Anthony, you were excited about the bottle. What are you getting out of your
Yeah, talk to us.
I mean,
As a
these
true
these
amateur.
are very novice.
Yeah, as a true
Jeff, just let me
amateur,
know.
what do you think about it?
So it's crazy because, like,
It hurts.
I don't think it hurts.
He's like a kid.
Tastes like,
No.
Tastes like pain.
Sips water.
for being 110 proof, because I'm used to drinking like the 90 proofs.
I
Like,
mean, Jack Daniels and stuff.
yeah,
Nothing
I
wrong
like.
with that. I like Jack
But this to me is smooth for 110 proof.
It's
You
definitely airing
I've
out.
drank
As-
like
Yeah.
when
As
I
it
drank.
rests.
What was the
I
what was
don't
the
know,
one
it's
that I
not-
drank with you? The Nulu.
I like that. That noodle I really like.
that.
But when I took that first sip of the Nulu, my eyes were.
Well, that's 130 proof.
No, it's 116 or 117.
I thought it was
No,
120.
I
Oh, the
like-
bottle's
I
127.
know.
The
my
bar-
Yeah,
the
I like
barrel's
that.
27.
Jeff might know about
Tim-
the.
Jeff, you ever had Nulu? We get 2 bottles here in Southwest Florida. We got 53 and 27. 53 is aggressive but good.
It was good, yeah. 27.
27 is
that
one of the
barrel
best
level.
barrel-proof bourbons I've ever had. Still,
It is
so
up there.
good.
Like, I'm a big rare breed fan. I do love me some rare
So
breed.
good.
But that
It's
new-
sweeter than rare breed for
I
sure.
like me some hate.
He's already up deep in
No,
there.
I just
Like I said,
Pour more in that glass.
yeah.
He's already, that was
No,
a strong
I,
pour.
No, I
That
know.
was a strong pour, and I'm almost done.
And your
I
wife
try.
is second.
I mean, I'm actually.
I'm coasting. I said I'm gonna start off strong, and I'm gonna coast.
This is not a bourbon you start off strong.
I mean,
I
when
got enough of
you guys are
enough
talking about
friends
like the
on TV.
flavors, and I'm actually tasting them, like, which is not for me. It's normally like just the burn and just
You're
good.
like a real boy.
I mean, honestly, this is
Right.
probably the most I've seen Anthony drink on the show.
No, it's
Truth
good.
be told,
It's under the rim.
Yeah, no.
No way,
I-
Jose.
yes.
It is. It's
Yeah.
down to that. It's
Dude,
down to
you're
this
big.
part.
Dude, you're baby sipping that like a champion.
Yeah,
God
I know.
bless you. Here's to Anthony.
but this. I like this better than the Nulu. And I
No,
don't know.
I
I don't.
like the Nulu.
When you guys talked about cookie dough and all this other stuff with Nulu, I didn't taste anything like that. I mean, maybe because at the time
No,
I wasn't.
I could taste it. It didn't have Newly didn't have that ethanol like power.
That bottle's also been open for several months.
I mean, that,
Yeah.
and that,
Is that true?
what was that?
Did I have one?
Actually, I don't know. That
No,
may
I
be-
think
I
that
just
was
opened
a
it. I
fresh
think I just
bottle.
opened
That was a fresh
I mean, I've had a
bottle.
53 open for a while because I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
But that 27, I think I just opened. They're all good.
It is what it is.
Is what it
What's
is.
your thoughts, Vinny?
I like it. I like it a lot. You know what I'm not getting is the graham.
I'm not getting
Yeah.
any s'more at all.
I taste the marshmallow for sure. It's not like chewing on a marshmallow, but you get like the hint of it. It's almost like a marshmallow and a hot chocolate, right? Like it's like you don't really get like punch
I'm
in the
not
face of the
getting s'more.
marshmallow. You just
Yeah.
get
I'm not getting s'more. It's good. I'm not saying but I'm not getting s'more.
On research before I came over, we did have a couple graham crackers, and I will admit I don't really get
Thank
that
you,
graham.
yeah. I don't get a ton of graham in them.
I'm just
But get a lot of toasted marshmallow.
I'm a
I do get,
plebeian, I
you do
get
get
it.
some cocoa in there.
I don't taste
I do. You get the traditional bourbon. I feel
I had
like
a
out of
smoke
almost
before I
every
got here.
bourbon, you get your traditional caramel. You get a little caramel.
You're always gonna get that, the charred
Okay.
barrel flavors.
Yeah.
Cherry.
Yeah, I get a little fruit for sure.
See-
This stuff's good. It's actually cool because I've never been much of a Makers fan. Not that I've not been a fan, I just never paid attention to it. I just always overlooked their bottles. I've had like Makers 46 when I go to the bar, it's good. But I like how they do their barrel selects because they like select from staves, and that's how they flavor the barrel. It's almost like a giant vat of Oak and Eden that they just throw this stuff. I mean,
You know what I just
Maker's
saw?
Mark's been doing it longer than Oak and Eden.
You know what I just saw that they did not too
Just
long
thought that
ago?
was cool.
They did a few months back, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because it's my favorite. Is a
You said
maple,
like a valley girl. Oh my god.
a
It's
maple-
my fave.
a maple glazed donut.
I could be about that.
I mean, those have been around
Little
for a
bacon
while.
bits on
No,
top.
but
Donuts
it was a
make
Maker's
some-
Mark.
Saying
It came out in March 2021. It was the maple
Very
glazed
specific.
donut.
Seems like a weird
See,
season
I
for
could
it to
be
come
about
out. I'd
that.
expect it to come out in the fall.
I would, if
Well, you can't help
Listen,
it.
I would
once you sell the
love-
barrel and
I
sell
would
the
do
fall.
that.
to get my hands on one of those
absolutely, man.
bottles. I mean, I don't think they're around anymore since it's probably like a.
I have one that I'd be willing to open. I got as a gift. My name's on it, so I haven't opened it. Like it's etched in. It says like Vinny's Select or something like that. But it's apple pie or something like that. And I bet it's amazing. I just haven't opened it because it's like my name's etched and I feel bad opening it. But
Yeah,
Um,
I get that.
Well,
I
it
bet
was a
that's
select
great.
barrel.
it was my mother-in-law. Like they were doing some special thing where they would etch your name right in the bottle and dip it, like
Wow.
fill it and dip it right in front of you. So she-
Makers?
yeah.
I'm
It looks just like this
I
bottle,
believe
but it's
I will
apple pie.
say the barrel picks I've had from the Bourbon Society is they've all been winners. The Oak and Eden was a barrel pick, and that was one of my favorite bottles of 2021.
The one we had here.
It's the same brand, same company, just a different
No,
bottle.
yeah,
The
it's a different
Spire-
one. It's a different one.
Oh,
a different one.
Okay.
The barrel select that they did is much darker. It was
Yeah.
really
Oh
good.
my-
He
yeah,
brought
that's-
it.
yeah, that was the one that looked like friggin' mud.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Coca-Cola. It's
super
like
dark.
crazy.
Yeah,
And
It
there's
was good.
this, and then I don't think I had the one at Long. There's two of them at Lumberjacks. There's the Breckenridge that didn't come out yet.
they didn't have it when we went. Yeah,
And I think I had it. Somebody ordered it. And had it
I want the
sent to me.
Elijah Craig. Want to try the EC bottle?
Oh yeah, there you go. That sold out quick.
I
when
know.
that
I heard.
brand
I
released.
heard.
You got to show
Or
up early
there's,
for
or
those.
there's another one coming soon.
It's supposed to be.
I like EC.
I think a barrel. Maybe they're doing EC barrel proof bottle,
know.
which would be sick.
Jeff might know.
Keep an eye out for it.
Schnozberries taste like Schnoz.
All right,
This guy needs some more.
Yeah.
let's try a little. Try a little football, huh?
Yeah.
It's time for Booze and News. Yeah, you left me hanging over there.
He's pouring me. I got to make
What?
sure it's authorized.
A reasonable pour.
Yeah.
All right, time for Booze and
Weiss
News.
doesn't believe him.
Yeah,
We're not going to go down the rabbit hole here. Let's just talk about the couple
Fuck
big
the
ones, right?
Raiders.
What about the Raiders?
What? Not
Henry
about the
Ruggs'
Raiders.
lawyers were all like, "Oh, the firefighters didn't get her out of the car quick enough. It's their fault."
I read
I didn't
about.
realize
didn't
the
even see
fire.
that.
Oh my
you didn't
God.
See that? Their
No.
lawyer's defense on like why she died was the firefighters took too long to put the fire
It
out of
was-
the car.
What I read was fucking gruesome.
Oh, I didn't read
Don't go into
Yeah, we
details.
don't.
now.
I don't-
It was like.
Don't go into
I
details.
was
I wish I didn't read it.
I didn't
And
realize.
I'll leave it
I
at
think-
that.
I
I didn't
think-
realize the Vegas fire
honestly-
department was behind the wheel going 156 mile an hour and hammered drunk.
How you can even come out with your defense saying something like that is
It's ballsy. It's
It's-
stupid. It's fucking stupid.
It's-
And
you
Every-
should have came out and just started
apologize.
apologizing.
Every defense, that's a defense lawyer's job.
Yeah,
Every
he's
defense
not
lawyer is
saying
a
it.
piece of
If
shit.
he came out and said it, it'd be different. That's the defense lawyer's job. I agree.
They won't even let his girlfriend, her medical records, be like exposed to the public at this point.
I mean, but they're doing what lawyers do.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
they're
but
doing
to
a
me,
lawyer job.
if I have any sense of logic, I'm like, all right, this
So-
motherfucker needs to be behind bars.
So for anyone, here's the 15-second recap on the situation here. So second-year wide receiver, Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs was driving 160 miles an hour twice over the legal limit in Vegas and crashed into a woman and killed a 23-year-old woman and her dog. And I have to throw the dog in there. I'm not just
Yeah.
letting the dog slide.
Without sounding insensitive, that's shit.
Yeah.
Top of the shit said that.
Yeah. So he posted bail and kind of going down the rabbit hole. Then 2 days later, their starting cornerback waving guns around on
So he's gonna
TikTok,
kill
threatening
somebody.
people's lives. So
Yeah.
then he gets kicked off the team.
Rightfully so, as he should.
I mean,
2020
they
draft is
fired
looking pretty bad.
they
Go back
fired
and watch
John Gruden for being a scumbag.
now
And then
he's
3
so-
days later, the whole team is like a
Falling
rap
apart.
video out of control.
Dude, Matt coming to the Bears is the best thing that could have happened to him. And the Bears are. But
I'm
I mean,
excited
I
for
don't know.
Sunday when we play.
I just you see what happens when you take some kind of you see what happens when like you take away some kind of law and order off a team because he goes and then it's a shit show.
I
It's
mean,
an
I
absolute shit show.
I don't know
for that
how
team.
much that those things coincide, but
Probably very little.
yeah.
It's just all coincidental.
I think it's
I
mostly
said something in the group
coincidence.
chat.
I mean,
But that just
I
doesn't make
understand.
sense. I mean, you
But we
just
all know
watched
what it is.
you just watched your teammate kill somebody and go to jail, and now you decide you're going to get on national, like on a media and just start waving a gun around saying you're going to kill somebody. Like,
People are stupid.
bro, like I don't
God is great.
People
Good
that
people
make-
are crazy. You know, it's-
like. Oh my
If
god!
I heard it once, I
Yeah.
heard it a million times.
I understand people that don't have anything to like. You're at home, don't have your life is not worth. I don't know.
No one's arguing with you, man. I get
He's
it.
arguing.
He's not even arguing with
Yeah,
himself.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
hoping
yeah,
for an
yeah.
argument. And he's
I
not
just-
getting
I
it.
don't-
Who's
I
going to
don't
argue with
understand,
him?
like,
Gruden left it. No,
I just don't
Ruggs
know how
really isn't that bad.
stupid you
Ruggs
can
is a
be.
piece of shit.
No, I know.
How dumb can you be?
It is true though. Like usually something terrible happens, and then the rest of the
Domino
league.
effect.
Well, no, I was gonna say the
Domino.
rest of the league, like it's like almost like a reality check. Like, that's right. Like we do have the
Yeah.
greatest opportunity that humans
Yeah.
could possibly imagine here,
Or,
and we
they are the
should be a little
Raiders.
careful. But he didn't. He did not take that
We do
direction.
have a
He's
no
like, well,
questions asked
yeah.
driving service that'll pick us up.
I guarantee
Or
his
Uber.
defense
Or
lawyer.
Uber.
I don't even remember the corner's name, But I guarantee
On
his
that.
defense lawyer is like, at least we didn't kill someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least my guy was just on Instagram, not
They
behind
were
the wheel
just
hammer.
idle words said.
It was a fake gun. It was a
All right.
Nerf gun.
Let's get to the positive football news.
The Rams.
Yeah, let's talk about the
The
Rams.
Panthers.
Well, let's start with the Rams. Let's start with the Rams.
Yeah, we're gonna finish strong with PJ Walker, but we're gonna talk about the old Rams first and how Sean McVay's gonna lose his job if they don't win the Super Bowl.
Sean McVay's got a full blown
Dude, Sean McVay had
dream
to be
team.
He's
looking at what I did in Madden and was like, this guy's got it.
This guy gets
This
it,
guy
man.
gets
This
it.
guy gets it.
I
Just-
told you, I said that text the other day. He is a football fan first and then a coach. Like, he did what every single
I feel like
fan
nobody's
wanted.
given the GM enough credit.
I
here.
mean, yeah, it is the GM because the
Yeah.
GM is the one that has to be the
yeah.
Hey, dude, he is
But-
putting all his eggs in the basket. We are fucking
That
winning
team
the
is going to be
Super Bowl
soft
this
as baby
year.
shit next year.
So
Oh,
the
yeah,
two moves.
absolutely.
So the two moves. Von Miller, they traded for a second round pick, I think.
Second and third.
Second,
No.
and a third.
Second and a third.
Second and a third.
Was it a third?
Yeah, I thought it was second and third.
I thought their
Third.
third went with Stafford. There was a
Nope.
first and a third for Stafford.
Second and a
but-
third.
All right.
we will
So
not
second.
have a first round.
They don't have
pick
it either
until
way. They don't have a third round.
2024.
Yeah, either way they don't.
They don't
a third
have
round.
first 3 rounds
Yeah, till
this
20.
coming year.
Yeah.
So Von Miller, who didn't start last week, even though he had just joined the team, he was working through an injury, he didn't start, but he's expected to play this week. And then they just so Odell Beckham came to a release agreement with the Browns. They moved 3 years worth of salary into one chunk of money to basically discourage anybody from claiming him on waivers so he can go wherever he wanted. They said the finalists were the Packers and the Rams. Packers made
I don't
all the
think-
sense
I
in the
don't
world.
think- I didn't even think the Rams weren't even on the
Yeah, you're
radar.
right, you're right.
I think the Packers.
Packers,
Yeah,
Saints,
you're right.
Packers, Saints,
Both-
Chiefs.
And the Packers
the Chiefs
make
were
the
like
most
a pawn in
sense.
that whole
The
thing.
Packers make the most sense of any of them.
Yeah,
They have
And,
one wide
Well,
receiver
yeah,
Saints,
and a
honestly, the
Hall
Saints
of
do
Fame.
too. The Saints
I
But they
think
don't
the
have a
Super
Hall
Bowl
of Fame
need to go to the
quarterback.
Packers.
He wanted to go to a team with a good quarterback.
He'd been force-fed. He would have got 15 targets a game.
From who?
New Orleans. Trevor Siemian didn't look bad.
Yeah.
What?
I
Sure,
I mean-
good.
I'm not saying he did.
I think, I mean, it's either going to increase Cooper Kupp's, yards and touchdowns because you're going to
In
put.
fantasy, it hurts him. I don't see how this doesn't hurt Cooper Cup overall.
It
It
does
was-
hurt Cooper Kupp, 100%.
Yeah, the
Here's the
first
thing.
week or two it doesn't, but after that, after
But it
Odell
depends on
gets-
what corners cover
We're
who. And
10 games in. Cooper Kupp is Stafford's guy.
on pace to shatter every
But-
wide receiver
But
record.
double coverage, shit. It's OBJ.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
Why are you going to double?
I mean,
cover
Wood.
OBJ?
Woods is there.
Woods is good.
Yeah.
I said I was
Stafford.
telling
Woods is
Anthony
really
the other
good.
day. I think if Woods was to leave the Rams, you'd see
Had the Bills.
you'd see a
thundered in the
Stephon
Bills.
Diggs situation. You'd see him go to another team, become the number one
Yeah.
receiver, and be
Oh, yeah.
extremely
Big
effective.
Robert Wood.
But that's the thing is that they have like 3 number 1 wide receivers on their team.
Now, they do,
Yeah,
and
they
that's
do.
why which is so funny. Vegas laughed at this deal. Their odds of winning the Super Bowl didn't change 1%. They're like, we signed OBJ, and Vegas is like, so didn't adjust it at all.
Another
is
news,
cray
Water's wet.
Yeah,
Well, they-
which is crazy.
They probably look at him as like he could cause some damage to his team if he does.
Well,
if he doesn't.
he is
no-
notorious
I-
for causing problems, but
He at the end of the day, he's a fucking head case, man.
I don't think it
I
was
don't think
mostly.
he's a head
I don't think
case.
it was mostly him. It was mostly his family and
when
everyone
his
else.
manager says, "Well, there may be issues,"
But
if
there
he
have been
doesn't- if
issues-
He doesn't get signed with a team that isn't a contender.
But he's been in this bad situation for 3 years, and he's never said a word. He's never gone public. He's never whenever.
None of
This
his
is not an
teammates
a
answer.
lot of field goal. Net.
He's not Antonio Brown.
Well, none of his teammates have ever came out and said he's a bad.
Yeah,
teammate.
that's
No,
what I
all
mean.
his mates love him. I mean,
Yeah, he's
you watch him before games. All he does is go find the little kids or whatever, and he.
What?
and
I
he- dude,
What?
you are such.
This
a piece
isn't
of shit.
Barkevius Mingo.
was trying to
You
remember
are-
who it was.
You
I
are
couldn't
such-
remember.
You are
Like,
such a piece of
what?
shit. But and all the mentally
I hope he's
challenged
not
kids,
doing
like
that,
the
yeah.
mentally challenged kids and everything, and he goes and throws the football with them and dances and does all that stuff. It's like he is a good person.
Yeah, I
like,
don't think he's a shitty person at all.
And
Yeah.
I think the problem is you have all these people like his dad came out and put this video together.
But that
Yeah.
all happened. Nobody heard a word
Yeah,
about something
LeBron
being wrong
said
with
shit.
OBJ until a week before the trade deadline.
Yeah.
But apparently, internally, all hush hush, he's been asking for trades. So I actually respect it. I respect the fact that he's like, listen, you're not using me.
Yeah.
Like, let me go. Trade me to
Did
someone.
you
Like, I
see-
respect that.
Did you see some of the videos though? He
But-
was wide.
But I guarantee those videos exist for every receiver in the
Yeah.
NFL. Because it depends.
You-
It
you
depends
look at-
where you are in the what
But
do you
You're
call
you're
it?
Robinson
also-
on the Bears. He's been open fucking all day
But
long.
okay,
I mean,
but
it's
that
any
yes,
team,
but
man.
he's also one of the highest paid receivers, and you should throw the ball to
So
him.
is Allen Robinson. I mean, it's not.
The most
You're
most
not
nothing
wrong.
new.
You're
Yeah,
absolutely not
I'm
wrong.
not saying you're not wrong.
But I
this
just
is
think that
nothing new.
happen. I think exactly.
You're
I think that's a
wasting talent.
normal thing,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I think you're.
nothing new.
I think you're wasting talent though with him.
100% they're wasting talent, and he was making their team worse because he was not being used, and he was a distraction because he wasn't being used. So
Yeah.
they're like, all right, get out of here. And I think,
Well,
I think that same situation
Baker said-
exists on the
Baker said
Rams.
bullshit this past year.
What do you mean?
Because
Yeah, or BS or something like that.
About
He's like,
what?
When they won, he's like, "Yeah, it was great to get past all the BS that's been going on." This past
Yeah, but he's talking about the media. He's
Yeah.
not talking about.
no, man, that was OBJ and his campaign behind him.
I don't think so. I think I don't know. I feel like you guys are putting way too much of this on OBJ. OBJ has
You
been
can say me. You don't have to say
Yeah,
guys.
Well, him too.
Me.
not Colby.
Anthony argues with himself.
I
You can
just
say me.
I feel like he's been a consummate professional. Like he has not done anything shitty. He hasn't brought anybody down. Nobody has complained about him. All these other people around him are like, fucking use this guy or get
Yeah.
rid of him.
Mhm.
No, I agree with that. I mean, obviously, yeah, he is the number one wide receiver.
I mean,
you
if-
use it.
I don't care who you are. I think I told you this. I don't care who you are. Who you're a fan of. If someone said OBJ could be on your team, would you take him?
Of course.
Not
Yeah.
one person would say no.
And I think I think I
It's funny,
said
the
to
Rams
Vinny
would
a
have been the
couple
one
of-
team out and like they would say no because they don't need him.
I would
Apparently they
have
said
done
yes.
Allen Robinson for OBJ straight up trade. Like I would have been fine with that.
Really?
I would have.
I think I'd rather Allen Robinson.
But he hasn't been doing anything this year.
What would you expect OBJ?
Yeah.
Dude,
You think that's Allen Robinson's
Yeah.
fault?
Dude,
Yeah, no, that's Noodle's fucking noodle arm.
No,
Mooney's
that's the
been
offensive
doing it.
line's fault.
Mooney's been doing it, and because of Mooney, I won
forgot
fantasy
to the
football this year.
Mooney's been doing it because Allen Robinson's your only threat. And it's easy to stop somebody
He's
that's
getting
your
double
only threat.
covered.
Cohen?
and
well, no,
Mooney's not.
because Nagy.
Who's a
didn't
better
have-
quarterback? I mean, who's a better receiver, Mooney or Robinson?
Oh, Robinson, for sure.
And
But
he commands
Robinson
that
had-
defense.
Robinson has, and even Mooney flat out said last year before this season, Allen Robinson has been mentoring me. He's been doing all this stuff.
It doesn't matter. You can. It matters. It definitely matters.
matters,
It definitely
but-
matters.
But
But-
I get what you're saying. but
Yeah,
it does
you're either an
matter.
elite wide receiver or you're not. There
Yeah.
are not many people who like.
But
I
part
dare to
of
say there's
being-
no one who becomes an elite wide receiver
Well,
halfway through their career.
And this part often gets forgotten, but like part of being an elite wide receiver is you elevate those around you. You do.
Yeah, you're right. That's
You
fair.
do. Like that's part of it.
My concern here is that he went to the worst scenario because he went to a situation that is worse than the one that he was in. It's more crowded.
Yeah.
He has, like, the running backs aren't quite as good, but they still have a good running game. They have two better wide receivers ahead of him than
Yeah.
he did on the Browns.
Very solid
But
receiving.
like-
Yeah,
Yes,
and a
I
better
agree.
defense.
But
Like
that
there aren't too many
alleviates the
defenses that are
pressure
better than the
of
Browns,
having
but
to
the
be-
Rams are.
But I think
The
because
guy.
he's not going to go up against the corners that he would be going against. With the
Exactly. He
Browns.
gets to go
Because they're
get
gonna be
two-pump
covering,
chumps,
you know,
man.
Maybe.
And,
Like,
I don't think the Rams would have signed him unless they had a plan. For
Here's
him.
the thing, though. Devontae
McVay's going to
Adams,
feed him the ball.
yeah.
Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, kind of Diggs, not quite as much. These guys,
No, Diggs has been nothing.
no, I'm saying like these guys always
it, it's
take
true.
the top corner and are typically double covered, and they still reel in balls like fucking
Look at-
no,
look
like
at-
they're
look at
like
Diggs'
they're
number and
uncovered.
Look at Allen
What?
Robinson's
I'm
numbers.
upset.
You're right.
Dude.
You're right. Tyreek should be in that conversation. You're
But
absolutely right.
Josh
Tyreek
Jones
should be in
spreads the ball.
there.
He does
Yeah,
spread
but
the balls.
he still gets.
That's
Josh
why I was
Allen
but he
hesitant
still
about Diggs.
gets Diggs 10.
Hey,
10
but you're
targets a
talking-
game.
I'm
but
talking
at
about-
that point. You're talking about offensive coordinator, like
I'm talking
knowing
about-
what's going on.
And you probably
We're talking
you
about
see
the
who's
Rams
linked to
now.
the Bears?
Yeah,
Dable.
and also the Ravens
Apparently-
offensive coordinator. who
apparently
only
they've
got
already-
10 yards
I just
passing
got
against
a
the Miami
notification
Dolphins.
that the Bears are already putting together.
Oh, Nagy's gone after this.
Yeah, they already
That-
put
I
together
hope
something.
so. I hope so.
And
Enough of this
Dable is-
nonsense.
And Dable is the number one.
We've been on OBJ. Dable's number one on my list too.
Roman, I hope.
Although your offense keeps struggling, maybe he
Nah.
goes the way of
I think
what's your offensive
Roman
coordinator?
Bieniemy.
Yeah, Bieniemy. Maybe he goes the way of Bieniemy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're tanking right now because they're like, don't make
Yeah.
our offense look so good, or we're gonna lose our coordinator.
It doesn't work like
We
that.
gotta,
Miami's been
guys,
around
we
for
really
3
gotta,
years
we
now.
gotta pull back a couple of games.
I mean, honestly,
We gotta lose to the
passes,
Jags.
man.
That'll
Everybody
fucking
saw
keep
what
out of
Nagy
that
did
team.
to the Bears, and you're like, fuck that.
what
We
the
don't
what the
want
way our offensive line is playing, I think I'd
All
rather have friggin' Aaron on our offensive line than our friggin' guards.
So
Maybe older.
Yeah, you need
Old Aaron.
pre-surgery.
Yeah, I need-
You want
yeah.
that, Aaron.
I
You
need
don't
the
want
I
skinny.
need the friggin' your license picture, Aaron.
I hate. You. I fucking-
Two more stories. Let's run through
The
them quick because
fact
then we
that
got to
you put
talk
that
picks.
picture, I hate.
Two more stories and let's run through. We'll run through them
Okay,
quick
I'll
because then we
do
got to do
mine.
our picks. Ready?
I'll do mine.
What's yours? Go
After, no. After
Oh,
I'll do
yeah,
my
yeah.
shot.
Oh, you do.
Oh, we'll talk about
I'm
that.
not- I'm
We'll
owning
talk
up
about
to
that
it.
in a
I'm
hot
owning up to
second.
it.
Oh, don't. We weren't gonna forget.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I mean,
No,
not
you're
all
right.
of us can
All
be
right.
Anthony and prolong our
Yeah.
punishment.
Lighter story here was Russell Wilson back 3 weeks early from a finger that might as well have been run over
Shot
by
off.
a fucking
Shot that shit
18-wheeler.
off.
Like just a
Yeah.
Was this
Ron-
his
Ronnie-
throwing hand?
Yeah.
Ronnie
Shut
locked
a
that
disgusting,
finger. Shot
mangled
that shit
finger, and they were like, he's gonna be out 8 weeks, maybe more. 5 weeks. He's playing this week against the Packers. Crazy. They just took the pin out of his finger, and he started throwing the ball, and they're like, "Oh, I guess he's good to
Throwing
go."
dimes. Throwing fucking
I guess
dimes,
he's good
man.
to go.
He knew that he
He's
was like,
gonna have to
Vinny
be
needs
wearing-
me on his fantasy
Yeah,
football
I-
team. So I'm
and
playing.
I
You
do,
think
but
he's gonna?
He
You
read
think
that
he's
tweet.
gonna be wearing a glove, or you think he's gonna be?
no.
No, if you don't wear, if you're a quarterback that doesn't wear gloves, throwing a glove on him, fuck.
Yeah.
Mind you,
That'll make
if
it
you
worse.
don't win fantasy football this year.
Well, this year's
My team
anything
is
can
becoming
anything can happen in the
sneaky right
playoffs.
now, guys.
Anything
I'm
can
just
happen.
saying, like,
Just remember.
And also,
This
I don't have.
year-
I
I was
still
looking
have.
out
I don't
for you.
have
I was looking
Barkley.
out for
I
you,
still
buddy.
don't have Barkley.
This year is so in our league is.
I've never.
I'm okay with it because I've scored the least points.
Who's
in
the
the
number
most-
one stunner?
The most until I beat you this week.
I've never seen
We
like,
have
a
to come up
fantasy
for a
team
bet.
outside of
Yeah.
Roddy is like
Oh,
everybody's 5-4.
Poor fucking Roddy, dude.
Everybody's
Puts
5-4.
up the most
These
points
people don't
this
care
year.
about our fantasy
he
league,
called
but
me the other day saying he's going to drop every single player on his team.
these people, nobody cares about our fantasy football
Alright.
league, but it is outrageous. But we'll talk about that offline here. All right, so so Russell Wilson. The last one is Cam Newton. Cam Newton. Who sent that meme today? About
I
the.
did.
All right, guys. Then talk about Cam Newton. Tell us about it.
Because they're still paying him.
The Panthers are paying. I'm not going to do it any justice.
Just give it a shot.
The Panthers are still paying for Teddy Bridgewater, who is Cam Newton's replacement, along with paying
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, who is Cam Newton's replacement.
Yeah, there you go.
And now they're paying Cam Newton, who signed replacement.
So Cam
And
Newton.
it's just they should have just.
I thought they were. I thought they were still on the hook for Cam Newton's old
No,
contract.
no.
That
No.
was too far. Ago.
Yeah,
They're on hook for his new contract, along with Sam Darnold and Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, so they're still playing Teddy Bridgewater. Then he left. He's with the Broncos now. So they picked up Sam Darnold, who started the year off
On fire.
on fire.
Halfway
And then
out,
became a Jet real quick.
and that's why he's Sam Darnold.
And
Did you see what
so
they
now
posted?
PJ Walker,
Did you see what they posted
who?
about Sam Darnold?
Who?
The doctor
Yeah,
came out
you
and
guys
said
said
that
they.
he
You're saying
had.
they.
They.
The
Yeah.
doctor came out and said that he
Okay.
has an incomplete fracture, and
Along
someone
with an
and some
incomplete
and
pass.
someone posted he can't even complete his fracture. I was like,
That's funny.
oh my god! Like, how
So-
do you?
PJ Walker is their starting quarterback for this week. They go out, they sign Cam Newton on a whim. comes in once and they sign him, and he's active. So PJ Walker is starting this
Yeah.
week, but then they asked the offensive coordinator if we're going to see Cam, and he basically was like, "Yeah, probably."
Most definitely, you'll see him. He's experienced.
I mean, the guy was
yeah.
what MVP? What 4 years
Well-
ago? 4 or 5 years ago?
Well, in all
He was
fairness,
6
when
years
he
ago.
left the team, it was not this new staff either. It was what's his
More Matt
name
Rivera,
from?
yeah,
Ron Rivera.
Yeah, it was Ron Rivera,
Riverboat
who's with the
Ron.
Redskins, the
Yeah,
Washington football
Wow,
team. He's with the
way to
Woofed.
be-
This
way
is a
to
PC
be
show.
insensitive.
He's with the Razorbacks.
Wolves,
What is that? What they're Red Wolves. What are they going?
Whatever.
I don't-
Red Hogs.
Red
Yeah,
Hawks.
that's-
Yeah.
Red Hogs.
We'll
No.
see. Oh,
What are they
Hog.
No, they haven't picked. That's
I
like
heard
one
it's
of the
the Red
final
Hands.
names.
I
Red
really
Hogs
hope
is
it's the
good though
Red
because
Hands.
they're like fan bases like the Hogs. They dress like fucking pigs in the stands. Like a bunch of idiots.
I think that's just a women.
And I think that's it. Any other news?
I don't think so.
All right.
Nothing
So
worth talking about.
if you guys watched last week, which you didn't,
We know.
we know these
Viewers.
things.
Yeah.
We know these
know
things.
Who watches and who doesn't.
We're leaning into a format a little bit. The shows where somebody has to do a punishment have by far been our most fun shows, our most watched shows. So we're leaning into
You're
that.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're.
We're-
I mean, I've gone through a table. Now I'm about to experience.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah,
So we
Yeah,
moved
yeah,
into a
Fucking
new model.
Shit that burns your mouth,
That was
throat,
your
and
fault.
stomach.
That's 'cause
Should we
you're
post the picture of Aaron with his pants?
We'll
to his
post them
ankles
all.
and-
Yeah, I
No,
don't care.
no.
Yes,
That
you
picture.
I-
That picture
That
is taped
stays
to my
between
ceiling
fine.
and it stays there.
Okay.
I blame my wife for not locking the door.
The best part about the picture is there's like a piece of cheesecake. There's a piece of cheesecake right next to it.
She's trying to make. She's like, eat some cheesecake. I'm like, I'm not eating fucking cheesecake. I told her that. I'm not eating fucking cheesecake.
My 6-year-old daughter walks up to me and goes, "Is he okay? I'm really worried about him."
At least she has a heart.
I
God bless her.
As the
That's
rest of
because
us
she
are
doesn't know enough. We've
Yeah.
seen you do it a dozen
Yeah.
times.
we're all laughing at my daughter's like seriously worried about you.
Because I'm nice to her. I speak nicely to her.
So we do picks every week, and we've decided that every week there's going to be somebody that does a punishment. Whoever does the worst on our picks. So let's talk about our picks last week.
I feel like we all did, but I did extremely bad.
No, I did perfectly fine.
What did you do?
I have to look again.
I did.
No,
I
okay.
thought I wrote
did
it down.
okay. I did
You
enough.
probably got one more than me.
I did enough not to take a shot of vermouth. I'll tell you that much.
Sweet vermouth.
If I
So
just
the-
chase it with this, it's basically a Manhattan.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
the ratio is going to be off.
True.
A little bit. So last week, Colby was our loser. While you're taking the shot, I will run through the records again. I should have had it
Oh, it's
ahead of
in
time.
show
That's my
videos.
fault.
No, it's nice.
So you're going to do a full shot
I hope I don't.
of sweet vermouth for being our week 9 worst picker against the
Doesn't
spread.
Vinny owe us a shot for saying Ruggs isn't going to jail?
He does.
Is he in
does.
jail yet?
No,
I'm pretty
but
sure
then
he's
shut
behind
the
bars.
fuck up.
Isn't he
Can I
behind
smell
bars?
I wholeheartedly,
I just
we
wanna-
all know.
I just wanna
collectively
smell it.
this
I
guy's going to
still
jail.
genuinely do not think he will do any jail time.
Fucking
They
years,
may not have-
man.
I don't know what kind of.
He's
I don't know.
going.
It's-
I don't
it's
even
not
care
that
for
bad.
6 months.
I think we talked about this
Really
It smells
last
like
week.
balsamic
It
vinegar.
does.
Oh my
It
god.
does smell.
Smell it.
That's the
Smell it.
first thing I got was balsamic vinegar.
It is balsamic.
That's what it actually is. I didn't put
You throw that
vermouth
on
in there.
Some matzo.
That would
matzo.
burn. I'd rather have vermouth than like balsamic.
It does
Fucking
smell like
burn.
balsamic vinegar. Oh, you are. How do you end up going through a table and now, like,
How do I come up with this and I'm the one that?
you're the one who fucking picked this?
You don't have a picture of you on a toilet, so you're.
Let's
lucky.
all take a drink with him.
Okay.
Cheers
Cheers.
I don't wanna, here we go.
Cheers.
To bourbon and
Cheers.
balls.
Bourbon and balls. Yep.
to our
Oh, I need
two
pour
viewers.
half.
It's super disrespectful when you cheers somebody to not take your drink.
I almost threw up watching him.
That's why I
I
didn't
just
watch
watch
him.
everyone drink. I don't drink.
I usually only get an erection when I watch them.
When
Only.
I've watched
So
him,
how was it?
I've watched him take 130 proof bourbon
Dude, we've
With a
we've
smile
all
on
done
his-
grain, man.
with a smile on his
Yeah,
face.
we all took a shot of like 100.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Colby was the only one that didn't bitch and moan about that.
and he didn't
grain
make
shot.
a face.
Yeah,
He
He's like,
just
it's like
drank
water.
sweet vermouth and almost threw up.
Oh, that's bad.
You've picked it.
I did. Yeah.
That's okay. Listen, we have to pick up.
So no,
we have to
no,
pick
no.
up a punishment
So
for whoever
what
loses
is
this next
no,
week.
no,
Try
no,
a little,
no,
like-
fuck you. So,
Nah,
what
man,
is-
I'm good.
I'll do
what
it.
is-
I ate a hot shit.
Dude, it
Good.
tastes like hike.
I mean, it does taste like balsamic vinegar a little
He
bit.
does, yeah.
Vinny
But
is
the after-
trying inside.
Not the drop. The drop was good. I can see how a full shot of it would
A
be
shot would
atrocious.
maybe put my head through a wall, but yeah, it drops okay.
Exactly.
Everyone turn their arms over like this.
What's happening right now?
Let's do the punishment for next week. On the show,
So
someone has
Where
to
is this
wax
going?
a whole strip of
well,
arm hair.
I'm like,
No.
Like you don't have it, or
No way.
no?
We're going on a cruise 2 days after our show next week, and
Oh.
I'm not going with a fucking waxed
with
strip.
mind you, here's what I said today when I found out the teacher in my classroom was going on the same cruise as you guys. I'm like, keep a look for a guy in some cutoff
I
jeans and a
completely-
Fu Manchu. He's going to be doing the cannonball contest.
So here's what's going to happen.
I completely.
And this
forgot
was
about that.
agreed to ahead of time. I am not going full mustache,
It's Fu Manchu.
Fu
I said
Manchu.
Fu Manchu.
but I'm not shaving the rest of my face. I'm just knocking it down.
I think for Fu Manchu.
No. That was all part of the agreement.
He just gave me a full shot of sweet vermouth.
That was all
I
part of
do
the
remember
agreement.
that. I do remember that.
But I am wearing a
Cut-off
denim
jeans.
Speedo, not
Yes.
cut off jeans. It's worse
Yeah.
than cut off
I
jeans.
told her
A
about
denim
it. I said,
Speedo.
My buddy Vinny.
So I'll have
I'm shaving my
'Cause
balls.
she's
For
from-
so I'll
she's
have a
from
little bit of a
Trumbull. She's from
stash,
Trumbull.
but it's more about
Yeah,
the
I'm-
Speedo and the belly
I
flap.
am 100% shaving my balls for this because I am going to be
it's
watching
it's
him
an all-out
do-
event.
watching
It's an
him
all-out
do
event.
that.
At
watching
this
him
point.
do that. I'm going to go 6 to midnight. So
I'm gonna be shaving my balls at home too, so don't worry.
How about this? How about we could do like a temporary tattoo, like a ridiculous temporary tattoo or something like that. No,
Where?
you
I
guys
don't
don't
know,
like it. I don't know. I like a neck tattoo of like a penis.
I go
Like, I
I
don't
go
know,
into
something.
offices every day for work.
All
I
right,
can't
all right.
do that shit.
And
We'll keep thinking about it. We'll keep
you
thinking.
want to do that? You teach little kids.
by the way,
Explain
I'm
that.
doing PE now.
You're the gym teacher?
Yeah, I'm the gym teacher
These
now.
guys are
Guy
gonna-
drops
these
a little bit of
guys-
weight. Guy drops a little bit of weight. He's the fucking gym
Hey.
teacher. They're like, all right, you're not fat anymore. Teach gym.
Tell your secret.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
He
All
goes
right.
in there. He's like, kids,
We will
get surgery.
figure out a.
Next year he's gonna be the wrestling coach.
I mean, he did wrestle.
That's my point.
Wasn't
There it
good,
is.
but he wrestled.
Yeah.
You weren't good.
We'll
Vinny
we'll
fucking-
wrestle him after.
Vinny
that.
fucking grabbed my bad kneecap once.
You told me you beat.
Oh, that's my bad
Listen.
knee.
You
Kneecap.
told-
Then don't
you-
fucking
wait,
wrestle.
wait,
So
wait,
the
wait,
first
wait.
thing I said when I wrestled, please don't grab my left knee. You know what the
The
son of a bitch
first
said? Grab my
thing
fucking left knee.
When I met Aaron, one of the first things Aaron ever told me was that Vinny peed in my shoe and then I beat him up.
No,
No, other way
I
around.
peed in Vinny's
Other way
shoe.
around.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
no
I
one
beat
got-
and then I beat
no
him.
one
Oh,
got-
and then- okay,
fuck
okay,
you.
okay.
No one got beat up.
You got
Oh.
beat up.
I did not get beat up.
Okay.
He did. The only
You're
reason.
a fucking liar.
Okay.
You're a fucking liar. No
You
one
got
beat
roughed up. The only reason
I
you
know,
didn't
I
get.
got fucking roughed up.
The only reason you didn't get beat up is because your little sister was there.
Ooh.
The
True
only reason
or
I didn't-
false?
The only reason why I didn't shit in your shoe is because my little sister.
I think it'd be better to shit in the shoe than pull your.
I
dick
think
out
it
and
would
piss
be
in it.
better. Actually, I
Behind a
think.
tree like a gentleman.
Thankfully, someone told me because I wouldn't have known. I would have put that shoe on.
Fucking goddamn taddlers.
Who
Yeah,
told?
One of my buddies
What kind
was
of
like,
snitch is he?
he was like, hey,
It was
Say
Muff.
his name on the
Wasn't it Muff?
show.
I don't know. I don't remember. I thought it was
Mike,
Kyle, but I don't remember.
Kyle.
No, you didn't.
What a piece of shit.
Anyone named Kyle's a piece of
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but
I think
somebody
it
was
was
like,
Muff.
yo, I think
Mike.
that dude just pissed in your shoe because I was the friend. He was the new guy.
I was.
This was my group of
Jesus.
fucking friends.
I was the new guy.
Ballsy.
So then I start running down the road after
we
him.
fucking had at it, and then some guy's like, "I'm calling the cops."
It was like
Whoa,
it was
whoa.
literally like something. It was like West Side Story. Like people are yelling out their windows. I called the
Yeah,
cops.
like,
You better
What
get
did
out of
you look like?
here.
Did you look like
Yeah.
old Aaron or this Aaron?
No.
Probably in the middle.
You were closer to this than you
Like
were.
medium, Aaron.
Yeah, Schmedium.
Oh,
It was
Schmedium.
Because if you
Schmedium.
got beat
It's
up while
medium.
you were bigger Aaron, I would have.
Yeah.
First
I
of
was
all,
Schmedium.
bigger Aaron.
You bet, bitch.
Yeah.
Hands down.
The
Like
weight
Anthony,
didn't make
just
him
like
tough.
Anthony. I
The
look
weight
like
didn't make
Anthony.
him tough.
It did.
He
Right,
was
yeah.
he was at his soft.
Dude.
Aaron, I am I absolutely believe Aaron's tougher now than he was last year. 100%.
Absolutely.
I
Thank you.
belly to belly suplexed him into your pool like he was weighed a feather.
Was I expecting
Because he
it?
let you.
I would fucking know what's happening.
I'm
He
trying to
let
help. I'm
me.
trying to help you out here.
Like
Try it
he-
now, bro.
I don't
doesn't-
think I would have
Try it
done it.
now.
I don't think I would have
I don't
belly
think
belly
that-
suplexed.
Shiny
All
right.
stone bucket chins right off your face.
I don't think I would have fucking belly belly suplexed 400-pound Aaron.
Anywho,
Did you see that license?
I don't
his
like-
license picture.
First off,
I-
I'm going to say this.
I don't
right
think I
now.
would have been able to
I
get my
have a
arms around
picture.
him.
I have a picture of Aaron on my shoulders when he was that big.
I don't like being picked up. I don't.
Was that
like,
when your shoulder came out of
And-
place and you were screaming like that?
That's
Dude,
why I have
Vinny-
back.
Vinny-
That was your fault.
Vinny picked me up yesterday, and I wrapped my legs around him.
That's
true.
nothing wrong
Oh,
with
Oh,
that
that's
at all.
because you like
That's
that.
my first reaction.
Uh,
when he
yeah.
picked me up.
Well, no, because my wife questioned me on it. I'm
No,
like,
you're-
well, if I had to fall, I'm going to fall
No,
forward. I'm
you're-
not going to fall backwards.
No,
Like,
you're-
I'm gonna
you're-
wrap myself around him.
No, you're 100% bottom. You're a bottom.
But he's at least he's a
Bitch.
power
A
bottom.
yeah, he's a power bottom.
You're like power bottom.
You can
No,
take
you're not.
yeah, you can take
First
Not
of
with that
all-
dyed beard.
Power bottoms, not a disrespectful.
No,
No,
I
no,
know.
no.
I'm not saying.
one of Taylor's best friends. I call her a power bottom all the time.
That's
Why?
That's her name. Power bottom.
Why would you, dude? We're gonna have this conversation.
Do you see,
when
do
we're
you see the
done
three
here.
flabbergasted
Yeah,
men
yeah.
around you?
Do tell, because you're gonna get us in trouble. What?
No, I can't. I
Hey,
can't.
power bottom, get me a
Listen,
beer.
I cannot get in
Talking
trouble
to your
for
wife? No, I'm
making
talking to
comments
her
like
friend.
that. My brother-in-law's gay. His boyfriend is.
What does that have to do with being a? Do you not know what a power bottom
power
is?
bottom is someone who takes big things in their bottom.
No, it is not.
What?
A power bottom is somebody who is on the bottom but does all the work
They do
still.
all the thrusting.
Yeah.
With their bottom.
It's they're putting
Watch
in all the
Always
work,
Sunny
but from
in
the bottom and at
Philadelphia.
the top.
I'm calling someone who is a power.
No.
No.
Google it.
God.
Google
No.
it.
It's Urban
Yeah,
Dictionary.
Google it.
Because that's fake
I don't
news.
care what
you
your
have-
dumb
you have
friend
three-
has to
you
say.
have
I want to
three
know what the
people
internet
right
has
now.
to say.
Yeah.
They don't know
People-
either.
This
Listen,
is all right.
Go
She's
to
a
Pornhub
she-
and put power
she
bottom
is
and
a
tell me what you find.
professional.
Actually, don't.
No.
don't
She's
do
a
that.
professional power bottom.
No.
I promise you.
I'm gonna
No.
tell you, Anthony, you're a professional power
Yeah.
bottom.
No.
Yeah, by your
No.
definition.
All right, we're gonna
By your definition.
We're gonna
We're not
Lucy,
calling a
Lucy.
person.
we're
right
gonna
now.
call her after the show.
All right,
You
fine.
can do
After the
And
show.
then we'll Google it,
Okay.
and you and her are
Okay.
dumb.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Always Sunny, and you can find it.
All right, so we're gonna run through our Week 10 picks.
Is this a
I thought-
bourbon and balls first?
Hallelujah! A second pour.
A second pour for.
I think I'm on my fourth,
There we
quite
go.
frankly.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah,
run
I
through.
keep topping you off. I'll leave you alone.
We're
The
gonna run.
ethanol is burned off, so it's a
We're gonna
lot
run
smoother.
through our Week 10
Is that
picks.
bourbon talk?
No.
The ethanol burned off.
Yeah.
I mean, it
it's
doesn't
bourbon
burn
talk.
off. I mean, it's
You know, fuck
lighting
you,
on
fuck you,
fire.
Colby.
I hope
you
you
Colby,
enjoyed your
fucking
shit
elbow
movie.
when the goddamn ribs.
I hope
the fat isn't there.
It's too much fat.
Anywho,
Coming from the skin guy.
You know what? I got extra skin, dude.
here's the
It is
format.
what it is, bro. We got extra skin.
Here's the format we'll follow for our picks. If we're all in agreement, we're basically gonna skip it.
Give him some more.
If it's 3
He's
against
actually
1,
drinking.
Dude, I'm way fucking ahead of you.
Yeah, he's ass sweat.
You haven't had. You drink like a bitch tonight.
Ooh.
if it's
Dude,
3,
don't let him talk to you.
Just
Like
let's get through the picks, and then we can shit talk each other.
Try.
On or off the air.
I'm trying.
and we need to do it on the air because this fucking guy is smiling and he shouldn't.
If we're all in agreement, we'll skip over it.
Okay.
If it's 3-on-1, the 1
Ooh.
will get a minute
There's a
to
power bottom.
explain why the 3 are dumb, and vice versa.
Give me
He's gonna
30,
argue
give me
with
30
himself. He's gonna
seconds, and I
fucking
can
argue.
finish
It's
all
four-
three.
it's
You
four-
guys.
it's
2v2,
4-1.
we'll do the same thing. All right, here we go. First game of the week already happened. It was Ravens at Dolphins. Ravens were favored by 8.5. We
I think
all took the
Vinny,
Ravens.
Colby,
No, I took
and
Dolphins.
picked Dolphins.
We
Yeah.
all took the Ravens to win.
Oh, you did too?
I took the Dolphins
No,
to
I
cover.
picked Dolphins. You worded that weird.
No.
You gotta be these
We
things
all
that-
took the Ravens to win. I took the Dolphins to
I have
cover.
text messages
Therefore, I am up 1 game on the
You're
week.
correct. The
All right.
Dolphins played a great game.
If
I
you
also
saw my,
said Bears
if you
wouldn't
saw
lose
my
this
text
week.
message,
I did.
you saw.
You
that
said Ravens. Single word.
If you
There
saw
was
the second text message, it
Let's-
said
Let's
Dolphins.
talk about that game for 15 seconds last night. The
All
fucking,
right, but this
the-
table might lift on this
the
side.
screen pass where your offensive lineman caught the ball and ran it better than
That
any
was
fucking
awesome.
running back I've seen.
Not
all
just
year.
the run,
How
the
about
catch.
this? That's
Why is he
the
not your
catch-
running back?
No, the catch and then the fucking extension.
Oh,
He
upside
broke-
down,
he's
about to
a
break
red-
his
He's
neck.
the
No,
next,
that,
he's the next
dude.
fridge. He's
Did
the
you
next
watch
fridge.
him break the
It was
last of his
unbelievable.
ankles?
Oh, it was unbelievable.
That
Oh
was-
my god!
Dude, that
I
was,
I almost
I woke
guarantee
up. I
you.
slept through the whole second half. I woke up, and he was. They took him
Mid-air
onto the
and
show. They took him onto the post
I know to talk
show,
about it.
and they were like, "We love you. Like you are."
The Dolphins already printed off a giant picture of it, and it's their elevator.
Mhm, I saw
Like
that
they
on
already
Twitter.
changed out their
So
elevator.
apparently
to that.
he was a running back in high school.
I mean, he's got fucking hands, man, because that was a catch.
That was
Yes.
like a clean, like it wasn't like an offensive
Like-
lineman that catches.
Yeah.
That was
Did you see the ref? The ref ran up and was like, he was calling the play
Yeah,
like it
I know.
actually
Like,
happened.
he's like,
It must
he
be
like
nice.
throws a flag and he's like, touch
Yeah.
it
It was
must be
great.
nice having refs that call a clean game.
It was
I don't
great.
know what that's like, you know.
It was great.
Refs have been horrible.
That was my highlighted play of the year. So
Oh,
It was
dude,
awesome.
I-
It was super cool to see, and I love that like
one of those my
that it
hated
stayed
teams.
lighthearted.
One of my most hated teams, and that's the play of the year so far. I love that he did that shit.
Dolphins aren't one of your most hated teams.
Patriots.
Well, Patriots are always number one.
Yeah.
But
Even
Dolphins,
even as division rivals,
just
the
said
Bills
number
aren't one of
one.
my most hated teams. I love them because I love you. I want them
Okay,
to
okay.
lose, but they're
Yes,
not. I don't hate
yes.
you.
I like
I-
Buffalo because they put each other through tables
I
and they make
I
you think it's
I
different.
I rooted. I was
Like,
I was
mine's
rooting
Green
for
Bay.
the Dolphins because it's helping the Bills out with that.
Exactly. See,
Yeah.
Green
the
Bay,
Ravens,
Vikings,
the Ravens, the Bills, the Jets, and the Dolphins. We're all just
Yeah.
like the guys that have gotten our shit kicked in for 20 years.
No,
like
but
we don't hate
What
each
I
other.
said, what I said to you today was, I am so happy because everyone is on fucking Lamar Jackson's nuts. No, fuck him too.
Who?
But
I said
Mac Jones.
Dude, I
No,
don't
but everyone
Whatever
says
the
Lamar
Panthers defensive end
Jackson.
said, I'm happy with what he said. Like
No, but
happy hunting on
everyone
Mac Jones. and
everyone
rightfully so.
believes that
Oh, 'cause the-
Lamar Jackson is
Oh, that was
God's
That was a
gift to
piece
the
of
quarterback.
We should talk about that.
No, but everyone believes that Lamar
Make his
Jackson
point so he
is.
shuts the fuck
is
up.
He's gonna
everyone,
argue with himself.
listen, shut the fuck up, Aaron.
Aaron, keep talking.
No.
All right, Anthony.
But everyone believes Lamar Jackson is God's gift to quarterback.
No, I don't
And-
think that.
But these commentators,
The commentators.
the way they talk, they're like, I mean, they bring him in for these commercials. This,
It is like they
It's
What
spent.
commercials? Is
Oh
he
my
in?
god,
Dude,
like,
he's right. Like the commentators spent the first 20 minutes of the broadcast.
just
His
like
numbers being retired in college, the
Yeah.
youngest Heisman winner ever, the youngest MVP ever, the blah blah blah. The like, he's right. The commentators suck his dick.
Yeah.
Non.
look what happened when they made him throw.
Dude,
He looked like a bag of dicks.
dude, try being in the
Because Miami
NFC
doesn't
North,
have
man. I
Daniel
mean,
Sorensen
fuck,
back
everyone
there.
fucking sucks Rodgers.
I'm just
You're
saying,
right.
man.
It's the same.
Well,
You're
no,
right.
but-
It's the same
oh,
situation.
it's-
The difference is Rodgers has earned it.
Oh my god,
But he's
Rodgers is
losing
a Hall
it.
of Fame quarterback.
no,
Justin Fields.
no.
Dude,
Who are you
I'm
taking,
telling
Lamar
you.
Jackson? Or
Did you
Aaron
say
Rodgers?
he's losing it? They put
Justin-
Jordan Love on the field, and the Packers looked like a high school
Oh my
team.
god.
I'm gonna tell
Like
you
if that
right now.
doesn't
Yeah.
make if that doesn't show you how good Aaron Rodgers is.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Who are
but
you taking
he's-
right
he's
now, Aaron
gone.
Rodgers or Lamar Jackson?
Oh, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
I'll take the 22-year-old
This
over
year-
the fucking.
You think
This
I'm gonna
year-
fucking take Aaron
You're
Rodgers?
saying now or
Right now.
going
No,
forward?
right now.
To
right now.
finish this
To finish-
year,
yeah.
of course, Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly. That's my
I
point.
would take Aaron
But if I'm
Rodgers.
starting a team, I would take
For
Lamar Jackson.
3 years, for the next 3 years, who you take it?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, thank you.
I'd say next 5 years.
No, he's not gonna play for 5 years.
I think
You're out of your mind.
He's no Tom Brady.
No, he's no Tom Brady. I
Listen,
agree.
He's
Look at him.
great.
He's not-
He looks like he's 12 years older and he's 10
no
years younger.
TB12. He's no
I think
TB12.
He's
in,
not on that
I
TV
think in
12.
Tom Brady's prime and
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers' prime,
Make this last point.
Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady in their primes.
Dude, have you looked
I
at?
think Tom
have you
Brady's
looked-
in his prime now.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like-
I would take Tom Brady over
to,
Aaron
to
Rodgers.
piggyback off Cody, look at Tom Brady's like touchdowns in his 20s compared to now.
Well, and he has a faster release
No,
somehow.
Dude, he's
Oh,
fucking
he's
ridiculous.
smart, but look at the weapons he has.
Because he doesn't eat was like.
Look
so
at
No,
the
the
weapons.
weapons plays a
But-
huge
but-
factor.
No,
All right,
but
but,
he's-
he never had weapons. That's the thing.
No, I know.
He's
He's
never had
brilliant,
The one year he had
in their
weapons, they didn't
prime,
win the Super
in their
Bowl.
prime, Aaron
but he broke
Rodgers-
every record that's
Yeah,
ever
that's true.
existed.
In,
He had
in,
weapons last year.
Terrible.
He
listen,
had weapons last
Yeah,
There's no
the
Super
only
Bowl
time-
last year. We all know there
the
was
only
one.
time with New England that he had weapons when Randy Moss was on the team, and he broke every
I
record.
can't take you seriously.
All right.
Don't move your
Here's where we're
away
at.
from me.
Here's where we're at.
Where are you?
I'm the only one who took the
Where are you?
Dolphins.
For the rest.
Let's go for the rest of the games here.
For the rest.
The next,
Give it Aaron. Yeah, Aaron.
Shoot, Aaron's had more than anybody else right now.
That's true.
I'm not shushing you. I'm shushing him.
Is this yours?
Don't get upset.
I love. I'm not. Hey,
Why is he getting
I'm
a
cool.
baby
I'm-
back bitch?
My
Because
Jets are
mine's
cool.
neat. I don't have ice.
Oh,
My Jets are cool, man. I'm like,
I know,
I'm
I love
cool.
you, bud.
My
I
Jets
love
are
you.
cool.
So what I wanted Colby to bring you, and I think the moment's passed, so I'll say it.
Is it fast?
All right, I'm not going to say it.
Just you got. I
Just
just
You got it.
say
I
it.
will remind you.
I
will
want to
remind you.
know right now because
Nope, I'm not gonna say it.
This next show's gonna be
All right,
fun.
next game is Saints at Titans. Titans favored by 2.5. We all took the Titans. I'm assuming it's because we all know that Kamara's not playing, so they don't have a quarterback or a
we
running
picked
back.
that before.
Dude,
Kamara.
I
Oh,
figured
I
he
knew
wasn't
he
gonna
wasn't
do
gonna
it.
play.
Watch Mark Ingram go off next week.
I mean, and maybe he does,
could.
but
Okay,
Mark
that's
Ingram
my
isn't
bold
good enough to
prediction.
beat the Titans.
No, I'm gonna. That's
The
my bold
Titans are
prediction.
fully healthy here.
Same
Well,
thing.
minus Henry.
My bold prediction: Mark Ingram. Tam.
But even if
Yeah.
Mark Ingram goes off, you still took the Titans to win. He's not enough to beat
Yeah.
the Titans.
Touche, pussycat.
Oh.
We all took Titans. The next one is
I love it. I'm in on that.
the
That's
next
why we
one
sit next to
is
another.
Bills at Jets. Bills 12-point favorites. So
Should be 14.
you all took the Bills. I actually took the Jets to cover.
I thought I picked
I don't believe you did.
You
Double
didn't.
check. Double check it.
I'm gonna
I don't think you did. But if you want to switch, I'm happy to have you on my team. Here's the thing.
It all depends on my.
The Bills-
It all depends on my.
The Bills have
You
been
should've been
struggling
a
a little bit. The
first-round
Bills are a
draft
great
pick.
team. There's no
Yeah,
denying they're
Struggling is an understatement.
yeah. There's no denying that the
We
Bills
look
are a
like
great
a-
team.
I did not say the Bills, or I did.
They're
not say the-
floundering.
I know you didn't say the Jets. I work very hard in making sure I document them accurately.
Is Mike White playing? Do we
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
He's the
Put me down for Jets.
Yeah, boy.
If Mike White's playing, he's winning.
I'm upset because I sent this little like thing.
I hope
saw
you
on,
are you gonna
on
say
Twitter.
cover? You're saying cover too?
No, he took the Bills.
I took the Bills.
You're not gonna cover?
He's nervous because he knows Mike White's going to come in and push
Dude,
him.
You hear what
My-
Mike White
my-
came out and said? That
What?
he should have been the number one overall.
I
pick
just
at
fucking
quarterback.
said that, Anthony. Fuck you.
All right, getting fired up
Oh,
over
I
there.
am.
Put this
Now
in-
my Jets are no
Alright.
longer cool.
Bam!
All right.
Aaron's
Alright.
taking him to
We're
cover
going to do
two.
the magic bottle
Are you
swap.
taking the Jets to
for
cover?
the-
Ooh, all right, let's pause. Let's pause in the football for a
Alright.
second. Let's talk about this
Is
bottle.
there anybody watching this?
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Who?
go.
I don't know. He doesn't tell me who's
Stu?
watching. Yes,
So
dude.
that's-
It's
so-
watching.
So we're switching out the
We,
makers.
we're not switching out. We finished.
Well,
We finished.
The,
So-
the maker's barrel pick is gone.
So this is the bottle that Colby has been trying to get for a long time. I have two bottles of it. I got one for
I have a
for
bottle
Vinny.
of it that you
Got
picked up for me.
Kuzma.
And I felt bad for Colby. I was like, you know what? I have to bring this on the show because Colby wants to taste this.
Awesome story.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate
tell us about the
I'm
bottle,
gonna
Colbs.
pay or something.
It's just a Buffalo Trace mash bill number dose.
Yep. Two.
Same as Blanton's, same as Elmer, same as
Rock Hill Farms.
Rocket Farms.
So
Thank you.
one of the guys, one of the admins
blue.
in this
There's no
I love
blow
bourbon,
jobs.
the Southwest Florida Bourbon Society, said that this is one of his favorite, if not his favorite bottle
Of Mash Bill too.
of Mash Bill too.
Said
And
it's
I
the
was
least peppery.
Yes.
Which is
I
peppery's
thought that's-
inherent.
I thought peppery's in rye.
It is.
Yeah,
and
there's
Mash Bill
rye
2 is a
there.
high rye bill.
Oh, okay. See,
Um,
I
boy.
I'm learning.
Throw shit at the wall.
So
Sticks
I
every
don't
once
think
in a while.
the
Just every
pepper
once.
goes away
No, it's gonna
in-
be there.
in age. I'm assuming it's probably less ethanol-y. And if you have you've
Well-
never had Elmer, but Elmer is like one of the smoothest bourbons I've ever had. It
It's
has
also 88.9 proof.
oh
so that's
super
how about
light, yeah.
a tiny bit as well.
So-
What is this?
88.9.
That's what he's
I'm saying. Yeah, this one's
Are
So
you not listening?
Elmer Tea is
You brought it.
like
Like
so much smoother than
No,
the
no,
other
no,
mash
no,
bill
no,
twos.
no.
This stuff will take the dye out of your beer.
This
So-
stuff.
There, we're talking about bourbon.
Yeah. So what I'm anticipating with this, and I'm excited to try it, although you put me a full fucking pour here,
Slam
so I
it.
gotta finish it.
Flame it.
What I'm excited to try it is here's what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating an Elmer tea with more flavor because Elmer tea is wildly smooth, not a tremendous amount of flavor though. Meanwhile, like Blanton's and the other mash bill twos are the opposite. Huge amount of flavor. They're a little warm on the sip. So I'm expecting that this is going to be in between. I think it's going to be smooth, but you're still going to get all the mash bill 2 flavors that you want. And I'm super excited about it. And apparently this year is like the best one ever. Like this bottle apparently is like the creme de la creme
I'm
of
excited to
mash
have
bill
you
too.
in me.
It's the cat's meow.
Yeah.
Well,
Ow. The bee's knees, if you will.
The bee's knees.
I bought these bottles to sell them, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna drink this on the show.
I'm excited. I got one, and if it's as good as people are saying, then I'll open mine too. Fuck it.
This just proves that the Total Wine needs to be in Cape Coral, so I can actually make it out there every once in a while. And
There's rumor that they're gonna be building in Total
that's what I've
Wine
heard.
I
in
hope
Cape
so.
Coral.
They only sell the fighting cock.
So we got 2 Jets, 2 Bills.
And it's good
Alright.
shit, man.
The next
So
one.
slam your drink so you can try it.
Well, I'm not slamming this. I will finish it. I'm not slamming it. We still got plenty
I
of picks to
slam
go.
mine.
The next one is Lions at Steelers. Steelers are laying 8. And
They're gonna
Colby,
win by more than 7.
Colby and I
You
took
guys
the
pick
Lions.
I believe in Dan Campbell.
Dude, the Bears
cover
almost
or to
beat
win?
The,
To
the
cover.
Bears would have beat the Steelers if the refs didn't fuck that shit up.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Steelers are.
Maybe they're like Anthony's all on the field.
They're
I
not,
lost
they're not
my
that
fucking
sloppy.
mind when they threw that flag when he looked at the.
The
like-
Bears. That was one of the worst flags I've ever seen.
You guys sneezed and
The,
they're like, taunting.
the reasoning was
No, no.
fucking papaya.
I mean, he went over and looked at the team.
He
looked
did
at the
taunt them,
He
but
did.
they have never called that before.
But how do you
But not-
call that when
you know what?
are?
Fine, you look at the team, but then the ref hip checks you in the
That was
process.
ridiculous.
Yes. Like, get
What?
rid of.
Worse than that call. That call was awful.
It
But
was.
but the one that took away the touchdown was worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
The negatives.
That was it pass interference or
No.
illegal contact or whatever it was?
No.
And he didn't even touch him. They showed
Yeah.
a camera
Yeah, it was
angle
by
where he
Daniels.
didn't even make
Yeah, it was
contact.
blocking.
It was a chop block, but he didn't even touch him.
It was unbelievable.
Meanwhile,
That's the worst
meanwhile,
call I've ever
TJ
seen.
Watt his head is fucking goddamn over the line. of
The
scrimmage.
the offsides,
nothing got called.
I mean, they
there's-
called
the
every
offsides-
single offense on you guys they could.
but
Yeah.
the Bears are dumb as fuck for those offsides.
Because they kept they
Listen,
were
yeah,
they were
you
lining
get
up.
one fine, you get 2
Yeah.
fine, 4
Yeah.
fucking lining off upside calls.
And I even said this. Listen, the Bears should have lost because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be scoring only in the fourth quarter. You shouldn't.
Listen,
That being said, the
I
refs,
was
the
rooting-
refs did him dirty.
You've done a total Anthony here because 5 minutes ago you were like Justin Fields is going to replace Aaron Rodgers.
I think I don't doubt that.
Really? Then why isn't he scoring for the first 3 quarters?
Matt fucking
Get out of
Nagy.
here. Matt Nagy was
Matt-
home.
Matt
was
Nagy couldn't
home.
fucking find his way out of a goddamn paper bag.
Listen,
dude.
Fine. He was home with COVID 2 weeks ago. Did you score for the first 3 quarters?
Justin Fields played like a man champion
In the
that
fourth
game.
quarter, he sure
Our,
did.
our defense fucking let us down, man.
So it's
fucking-
everybody. So it's everybody
The
but Justin
Indian
Fields'
guy,
fault.
Not this time.
Oh no, nope.
Dude, how did the episode from the
Nope.
Lions
Yep. Nope.
Yeah.
and Steelers.
All right.
Sorry, go on.
it always goes to the Bears.
Lions
I'm talking
at
the
Steelers.
Braves.
It does always
Yeah,
go to the
always.
fucking Bears. The
It always
Lions
does. It
at
has to.
Steelers. Colby and I took the Lions. The Lions play hard every game. They never backed out
Oh,
for the
we're going
challenge. And the
Lions to cover.
Steelers are hit. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, you just said we picked the Lions.
To cover.
Yeah.
So to not lose by 8.
Yeah, no.
They
Yeah.
play super hard every fucking game,
But
and
dude,
they've
Dan
kept.
Campbell's
They've
got that
stayed
team.
within 8 of like some of the best
Yeah.
teams in the NFL, and the Steelers are not one of the best teams in the NFL right now. So
They just
I think
don't
they can do
finish.
it. I think they can do it.
just don't finish.
I'm
got
happy
this.
because Claypool
I
is
mean,
out.
it depends
and
on the refs. on that
Deontay
game,
Johnson's
quite
their only
frankly.
option right now, and I have him on my fantasy.
Yeah.
And I
Why?
need
Why?
him
Claypool's out again?
Yeah, he hurt his toe.
I knew he hurt his toe, but
Who
they.
did?
Oh yeah. They said it's
Who's
not
number
season
one in
ending. But he
fantasy?
was
No, it's
back.
not. Claypool.
Jaguars at Colts. Colts are laying 10.5. Colby and Aaron took the Colts. Anthony and I, who have just lost to the Jags, have an appreciation for how good they
Their
actually
defense
fucking
is
are.
fucking legit.
Because you don't know about Pittman, bro.
Josh
You don't know
Allen
about
number
Pittman.
2 is la fucking jit.
Honestly, like
think
that's
he's
so
Josh Allen
fucking
number
funny
one,
because
yeah,
our
Josh
teams
Allen.
have
He's not
our
number
teams
two
have
anymore.
we have watched the Jags game. Have you guys watched
Yeah.
the Jags game?
Of course.
What game if you watch?
I said, of
Yeah,
course.
he said,
not.
of course.
Oh,
not.
said no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I watch the teams that matter.
Their
Yeah.
defense is good.
And honestly, and their offense can put up points.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say their offense is good, but they have the ability to put up points.
Oh, of course.
So good defense, ability to put up points. 10.5. The Colts aren't that fucking good.
It's going to be the Jonathan Taylor show.
I sure hope so.
I think it's going to be Pittman, man. I think it's going to be Pittman.
I hope it's
No.
all Jonathan Taylor.
Their defense
And I
is
hope
good.
they win by
Pittman.
10.
Their defense is good.
I hope it's all Pittman because I'm playing against Vinny.
Their defense is good.
All right. Bucks at Washington.
But
Bucks are laying 9.5. We all took the Bucks. This one's kind of interesting. Browns at Patriots. Patriots are laying 2.5. We all took the Browns.
yeah, who's taking the Pats on that?
I kind of felt that way too, but I literally thought I didn't think I was going to be the only one. And even I don't do this when I say we all, but my cousin does picks with us as well. He took the Browns too.
I said
So
the Pats have
all
been
of us.
sneaky good.
It's
the past
not even
few
that,
weeks.
it's
I know,
but
I know.
I don't
that-
think this
that
this
Browns defense.
but
is
I don't
just
think
too
this
good.
kid Deontay Johnson,
Nope.
The fuck are we? The Steelers?
Who we talking about?
the running back for the Browns.
It's
Oh,
D'Ernest
Ernst?
Johnson?
D'Ernest.
D'Ernest
D'Ernest.
Johnson. Yeah.
you're welcome.
But I don't
It's
think
what drunk Aaron brings
Yeah.
to the table.
D'Ernest Johnson. I don't
Yeah.
think he's much of a step back from
He's
Chubb.
from, he's from Florida, by the
I
way.
know. I don't think he's from Immokalee.
I know,
Yeah.
because you said that, but you didn't know how to say his name.
I also
Well,
just think the Browns are a better
He's
team.
definitely a step.
People have
I would
figured
say he's
out
a big
Max
step
Jones.
back from Chubb. Their offensive line is just.
They
Oh,
also
okay.
said they also
Yeah,
have
their
not
offensive
ruled
line.
Chubb out.
They did.
They said
They did
they
very
ruled
well.
that.
They did
Oh.
like
Yeah,
Wow.
today they did.
I was gonna say
Oh,
because
this like later this afternoon.
Yeah,
I was
ruled
gonna
him out.
say because I saw this morning they were like he still has a chance. All right,
How much money did you pay for D'Ernest Johnson?
Don't pay for anything this week.
no,
picked
when you
him
picked him up a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, I don't remember how much I paid, but then I dropped them for
Yeah.
somebody. Then I
Yeah,
picked them back
you
up.
yes, you dropped him for the same person you for Foreman.
Yeah.
You dropped him and then picked him up for the
Falcons
same-
at Cowboys. Cowboys are
Cowboys.
laying 9.
Cowboys.
Me and Ari took the Cowboys. You two
Not.
took the
You
Falcons.
mean
No, I took the
just,
Cowboys to win, Falcons to.
Right.
We're talking
We
about
only
that,
talked
yeah.
that. We only
Yeah.
talked
That's-
once. So I think this is a bounce back game for the Cowboys for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
Better
they'll
hope.
win, but the Falcons have been playing. So
The Falcons have been playing
Falcons-
very
that's
well.
why I think they're coming.
I get it. And 9's a lot. Like
Yeah, it
that's
is
a
a lot.
big
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
I wish the line was lower. If it was 6, I'd feel way better about it. It wouldn't shock me one bit if the Falcons
Yeah.
stayed. But I think the Cowboys are
I think
fucking
Cowboys
angry.
will, yeah.
And I think they're gonna play like
They're,
that.
they're gonna punch somebody in the fucking face.
Yeah. I think so.
I fucking love Aaron.
Quite literally. Yeah.
You're all
All right. Then we have
Just- I mean,
Panthers
game.
at Cardinals. Cardinals laying 10.5. And only one person took the Panthers.
Who
Colby,
did?
tell us why.
Did I take the game?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. Maybe I was thinking I didn't know if Kyler Murray was playing.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
looking like he's playing.
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah,
guarantee, but it's
let's
looking.
doesn't
put the
matter.
Cardinals.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna switch my pick. in front
That's
of
2
everyone.
switches. Maybe
Yeah.
put more thought into your fucking picks. All right. Then we have Vikings at Chargers.
I can't help it when I'm sitting on the toe with my dick. in
You're
my
the
hand,
only
you
person
try.
that took the Chargers.
And y'all are fools, man.
Talk to us. Tell us why we're fools. You got 1 minute.
I hate the Vikings.
That's the only reason you picked them.
Finn.
Yeah. So same reason I feel about the Cowboys, how I feel about the Vikings. I think
Dude,
they're going to come into this
But
game angry.
To quote Herbert, the Chargers aren't the same team they are last year.
Oh, really? Because they keep losing a bunch of fucking games.
know, man. You will all see the Chargers will win this weekend. man.
Maybe it's a 3. It's
Chargers are gonna win.
Chargers are a 3-point favorite.
As I say every week.
So this is a
fuck
pick 'em
the
game.
Fucking Vikings.
Yeah, I like
Fuck 'em.
I like the Vikings, and
Yeah.
I think I think they're a little bit of hot and cold,
They're hillbillies.
and they got their cold out of the way.
I looked
think
at
they're
it. I
gonna-
looked
think
at
they're
it.
gonna-
Hillbillies,
I looked at it
man.
as their defensive line isn't very good, and
Who's?
the Chargers, and look at the running back.
Your mother's defensive
Look,
line.
They have
isn't good.
two-
Look what happened.
2 very good running backs because I think Madison is underrated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
2 very good running backs.
Cooks has
2
got some legal
fantastic
bullshit
wide
going on,
receivers,
man. That's
an
gonna get in
okay
his head.
quarterback.
Yeah. No, I just think
guys, goddamn tapioca
Yeah,
pudding.
Jack
But
Conklin
okay.
at tight end. Whoever he is, I picked him up in fantasy in one league because I needed a tight end.
I don't give a fuck about their tight end. They don't throw to
who
tight end.
has what's his name at running back?
Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook.
Not
Chris?
me, because our draft order got fucked up.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what's
I
happening.
don't know.
Dalvin Cook is going to
Some
run
of
for
them
over 100
wasn't
yards
that-
on this.
Summer was the number one in the league.
Seahawks at Packers. Packers
Yeah.
favored by 3.5.
If Aaron Rodgers-
Aaron's the only one who took the
Of course,
Seahawks.
because fuck the Packers. I can explain.
Fuck
that
the goddamn Packers.
Of course, that's why.
So Russell Wilson is back, but it's in Lambeau, and Aaron Rodgers is coming back off his whole COVID thing. The whole world
Have they
hates
rolled him
him.
back in? Yeah, I haven't
Have you
seen.
not
It's
heard of
probable. It's not
dangerous?
official yet, but it's probable. I think he's already negative, but he has to keep being
Is that
negative.
dangerous?
I mean, he's
A
been
lot,
negative his
man.
whole career.
Hey yo.
You know what?
Um,
I'm so over.
I heard him
the
called
COVID.
Karen Rogers the other day, and it
Yeah.
cracked me up.
I'm
I seen
so
the haircut.
The joke,
option.
with,
Yeah.
the joke with Jordan Love's parents, like in the very last, like the furthest spot you could possibly be in Arrowhead, and they're like, well, at least Jordan Love invited his parents to a football game. Aaron Rodgers sure as hell.
You know what?
It would.
This whole thing with COVID
This
has
whole thing, guys.
Yeah, this whole thing.
My
my
whole
whole
thing.
thing.
It's my
My
whole
whole
thing.
thing.
Yeah,
My
I'll
whole
take
thing.
it.
I'm empty. I'm on eat.
Yeah.
And I think I drink more than anybody else, so I'm gonna respectfully bow out.
He needs some sweet.
No, I think
No, I don't want no balsam. No balsam
What's-
vinaigrette.
if Aaron
Just
Rodgers
some
doesn't
little
want to get a
balsam. You get some
vaccine,
mops, I'll take
then
it.
I'm not for someone to.
Tomato?
Nobody cares if he gets a vaccine. They care that he lied about it, and then he was a little bitch about it.
He said he was
It's not
immunized.
that he
Everybody's
lied
dude.
about it.
Everybody's treating me like I'm a monster. It's like, well, you're a lying sack of shit.
Yeah,
Just
at this
fucking
point, I don't think
own
anybody
it.
gives a fuck that he's not.
He
vaccinated.
said he was.
Yeah, fucking
immunized.
own it. I know he lied over and over and over
Yeah,
But
again.
why?
being
You
immunized,
have to eat that
he said he had
goddamn shit
COVID
sandwich.
before.
I get it, but I get that he didn't literally say he was vaccinated, but he wasn't following the
The term-
vaccination protocols.
He didn't. Then he got fined for it. But the term that he used, immunized, the definition in the medical world is vaccinated.
You're not immunized if you
Yeah, like
if you
that's
have
literally-
true antibodies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
vaccinated.
if
Is like
you
the
get
medical
it- if you
definition,
get
which is
it
what everybody
and-
was attacking him
Yeah.
for. It's
Oh.
like, which I mean, is
People were
You know what?
attacking him because I used to get so annoyed with Aaron when we were younger
we still do.
because Aaron would try and lawyer his way through a conversation.
Sure.
Like, I didn't say that. I said this. And I'm like, don't give me your fucking bullshit.
Prime example.
Regardless of what you
Let's-
said,
let's
we know
get
what the
to-
fuck
let's
you
get
meant.
to specifics. I
Let's
can't
get to the
talk-
Let's get to the Pacific
Yeah,
Ocean.
Yeah.
Steve Smith.
What about
Oh God.
Wow, here we
again
go.
with this.
I'm gonna
Jesus
lower you right
Christ.
now, bro.
I thought Steve Smith was a running back because he's 5'8". And I thought he
said
was a
he's
running
I
back.
said
One of the
he was
best
a wide
receivers
receiver.
I understand. This wasn't
Oh, okay,
recently.
okay,
This was
okay.
when we were
Okay.
This is when Vinny,
teenagers.
this is when Vinny was at least 21.
Fine, I probably was, but I was not a huge football fan. And I see this guy who's 5'8", and I just assume he's a running back.
I'm like, no,
You
bro,
weren't a
he's
huge
wide
football
I was a
receiver.
Dolphins fan. I wasn't a football fan. You can understand
There's
that.
that-
This
You
was
just recently
pre-fantasy.
started being a football fan.
No,
That's
he said
21.
21. Do you not know how old I am?
You are old. Yeah.
Look at the
He
grades,
came
bro.
back.
Look at
Yeah.
the grades.
Yeah, I know how to dye my beard, so it doesn't look like that, but it still
I
died.
love it. I love it. It's true.
I've been a football
you-
fan
you
since I was
gotta
8
get-
years old.
You gotta tell your barber, yo, bro.
I've been a
Gently
Dolphins fan
apply it.
forever, but pre-fantasy football, I didn't know all the
Oh,
shit I know now.
I've been a fan since I was 8 years old.
Oh, get over your
I
fucking
watched.
self.
Yeah, I watched the Bills lose 4 Super Bowls. So
Eagles at Broncos. Yeah, if he was asking about a Dolphins player, I would have known the fucking answer. Eagles at Broncos. I love Kershaw.
this
Marty-
game was
Marty- Marty Booker.
this game was really
We
hard
had a
for
Marty
me.
Booker.
This game was a little tough for
It
me
was
too,
really hard
actually.
for me.
Eagles at Broncos. Broncos laying 2.5.
I'm taking Broncos.
Colby and I took Eagles. You and Anthony took Broncos. And
The
I
only
don't
reason
know.
is because the Broncos looked really good against the Cowboys.
They did.
and the
And-
Cowboys demolished
I'll-
the.
A bad or mediocre team will look good
Yeah.
every once in a while.
And
Like
I'm-
the Raiders last year.
The
Every
reason
once in a
I
while.
the reason I took the
judgment-
Broncos is because the Broncos demolished the Cowboys, and the Cowboys demolished.
It doesn't
That's
work like
not-
that.
I know,
You
I
of
know,
all
but
people
that's
know it
I
doesn't
know,
work
I
like
know.
Whoa.
that. The disrespect.
I'm gonna.
This was
That's
a
it.
flip of a coin.
You guys are getting a text message later. You're getting a text message about shushing.
He's posted it on our
I'm gonna
Facebook
post it.
page.
I'm gonna post it.
Ooh.
All right,
I'm gonna
Next.
cry.
Colby, why'd you take the Eagles?
Fuck the Broncos.
Oh, are you
That's
kidding
not
me?
why.
Is
Of
that what it
course.
was?
No,
Of course.
No,
Of course.
I think
I'll allow
honestly,
it.
I
That's
think,
why. Come on,
honestly,
you know that's
no,
why.
honestly, I think Philadelphia has been playing better without Miles Sanders
You know
in the
why.
fucking lineup. I think Jordan Howard, the double head of Jordan Howard and Boston Scott or Bart Scott, what the fuck his name is.
Don't even listen to anything he says. You know why he picked them.
Fuck the Broncos.
Fuck the Broncos.
Listen,
No, it's-
listen. I can live by
A
that.
bad
All right, you know
team-
what?
A bad team
Yeah.
will have a good game every once in a while. The Raiders are the perfect example last year.
Oh,
They beat the Chiefs last year. I'll give them that to beat the Chiefs.
say
And they
fuck
still,
the
I don't even think they finished 500 last
you know the reason why I picked them.
Why did you take the Broncos?
I had a gut feeling, man.
Because fuck the Eagles.
Yeah, yeah.
Aaron's gut is this big. That's his gut feeling.
It's a little feeling. Yeah,
Oh,
I took.
well, I offered Phil a trade position. Fuck the Eagles. He's like, I'll get back to you tonight. It's been 2 days.
I like the Eagles. I think
Jalen Hurts is playing good.
I think Jalen Hurts is coming
Jordan
into his
Howard's
own.
playing like he did years
And
ago.
the Bears,
I mean,
like,
they're
Yeah,
a good
I
team. I
agree.
think they're a better
The
team.
Broncos, I think the Broncos were riding a wave. I think they wanted to prove that they could win a game without Von Miller, and I think the Cowboys came into that game super fucking flat and just unprepared.
I think
game-
everything.
I don't
They turned
think-
the ball
I
over
think.
several
I think
times
Yeah,
in
like,
the
everything.
I
was
think if they
based off-
played, the next 7 games against each other, the Cowboys win all 7 of them.
But I think everything is based off how Bridgewater plays.
And
I mean, have you watched? I mean,
That's-
let's
That's such a fucking
He is-
general
he is-
statement towards
he
any
is-
quarterback on
no,
any
but
team.
but he is
actually.
hot and cold. Like he has
You
played
could
some.
say the same about Josh Allen this
He is
season.
unbelievable.
You
Josh,
absolutely
listen,
can, though.
Josh Allen. If you go to last
Well,
year,
well,
his
well,
his
well.
MVP year,
Was he?
he
He
was
wasn't,
second
but
MVP and
that's what I thought.
second in MVP voting.
Yeah, but
So it wasn't an MVP.
But
yet.
it was
Listen, no one remembers.
if
the
Aaron
dude's
Rodgers didn't have an out of this world year, Josh Allen would be MVP. His stats
Is
stats
he drinking?
are the same
He
exact.
actually is. He almost finished the season.
His stats are the exact same as they were last year right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Except he's played all his easy games.
Great story, bro.
There you go.
Like,
Throws up
what
a
the
goose egg
fuck?
against the old Jags. Ugh.
You
And the
love-
Why are
Jags,
you
and the
laughing?
Jags
You guys
kicker
lost
missed
me.
3 kicks in a row.
Anywho, yeah, but we dominated the Ravens. Her. Have you played the Ravens yet?
Not yet.
They're gonna shit down your
You're
We're all
throat.
fucking
fucking eat their
stupid.
dicks off.
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna-
probably
We
will.
played the Ravens.
How'd that
and you
go?
lost.
I think we're gonna play the Ravens too.
Do you?
Yeah, in like 2 games.
Nice. All right, the
And
next
we'll
2
lose.
games we're all in agreement. Chiefs at Raiders. We all took the Chiefs because fucking Raiders.
Yeah.
All their players are in
Fuck the
jail.
Raiders.
And then-
Fuck the Raiders.
No, all their players are in jail.
And
so.
Colby, like, I was thinking it. You texted it. Rams at 49ers. Rams by 3.5. Like, why isn't it Rams by 9? Rams by 11.
Yeah.
Like, how is the
Like
line
14.
only 3.5?
Because the
That
49ers haven't. I mean,
they got
they're not
everybody
playing-
back.
They're not playing. Even I don't know. They just haven't shown.
I'm
any-
assuming the line's 3.5 because everyone is back. No one is. They're
Yeah.
getting.
They
They're
just
getting
lost one of
deep.
their starting offensive linemen. too.
Okay, fine. All their playmakers are back. I mean,
Yeah.
Kittle's back. They have both
I got
Debo
Ayuk.
and fucking what's his name for the first
Ayuk.
time this Ayuk for the first
Ayuk.
time this year. This is the
Ayuk
first time this year they've had
Ayuk
all
and-
3 of those guys.
Yeah.
And I don't doubt that they'll put up
Ayuk
some
Leopard.
points, but
Who's playing
like
Trey Lance or is it
It's big
Garoppolo?
it's Garoppolo.
Which should it be? It should
It's
be.
the
No, it
Italian,
should not
it's the
be.
Italian
Trey Lance,
stallion.
that team is better with Trey Lance than they are with Garoppolo.
Well,
It's
actually, I
dude,
would say,
look at the Dolphins. It's the same fucking situation. Brissett is probably a better quarterback, but the team is better with Tua.
They're different quarterbacks.
I
will say
exactly.
Did you
this.
see what happened with Tua?
What? That he came in and dominated the fucking Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brissett was good to go,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Flores was like,
Flores
no.
was like, "Fuck you, get on the bench."
It
Well, you're
wasn't
two
like
and what,
he didn't
you're-
say fuck
well,
you.
Pretty
It's like, look,
much.
You're 2-7 though. You don't want to hurt your potential franchise.
Brissett's
quarterback
running
anymore.
onto the
Yeah.
field, and Flores was like,
Brissett
Back
is
up,
not
baby.
our franchise.
No, I'm
quarterback.
talking about
No,
Tua.
Tua.
Like, if
No, it's
Tua's
the other way
gonna-
around. Oh, it's the other way around.
Brissett was
Not the-
running onto the field, and
No,
Flores
No,
was
he
like,
just
"Hey,
explained it terribly.
that
No, he did explain it.
Okay.
He does.
He explained it
that a lot.
okay. He explained it
explains
okay.
Everything.
But the
terribly.
context is the last 2 games, Tua has been active, but not the starter.
Yeah.
Which, no,
I'm not doing
no.
What?
I will not have that on my show here.
I didn't say
that.
anything.
Even I didn't.
I didn't say a word.
what did he say?"
I'm
He
an
wanted
asshole, and
he
I-
wanted Colby to give you a wet willy.
I even denied that. I'm
You did.
I'm an
Colby
asshole,
said
and
no.
I even handled that with
Way to not be cool, guys. Way to not be
So-
cool.
Now I believe
You're like
he beat you up.
spit in his mouth
100%. I believe you beat him up years
It
ago.
didn't
Oh, I
happen.
did.
Oh,
It
yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
fucking
on a
happen.
regular basis.
Really?
frankly.
Yeah, I
It
believe.
You know how
didn't
many times I saw
fucking
that
happen.
vein?
Yeah, you got your
But
ass whooped
Fred?
a lot.
Fred, oh, you're talking about?
Yeah,
I named it.
you got beat up a lot.
I did.
You
Hey,
did.
look,
I believe.
I
it.
got teased a lot for being fat.
You
dude,
did
you're a
not.
stud right now.
Who teased you for being fat ever?
You.
I have never. We
You
have
made a
been
lot of
friends.
fat jokes
That is
on me.
absolutely a lie.
A lot of fat
We've been
jokes.
friends for like 23 years, and I have never called you fat.
Yeah. Like, oh, here comes Fatty Magoo.
Never
I've heard you
once.
say that.
Never once.
I've
To your
never-
face.
Multiple. To your face. To your face. I've never said
Do you
that.
get hit on more now than you have in the past?
Yeah. Tell.
I
Why
hit
don't
on
you
one.
tell Leah and us?
I plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
You know what?
All right.
Now the PE coach.
So-
I do get looked at.
What were we-
Now the
I'm
PE
not
coach.
aware of it until I'm being told of it.
Which is weird because your ears are still like borderline.
I
like
got some elephant ears, bro. I'm not that. They keep me cool.
No,
Hey,
I mean,
wiggle
no,
them.
you're a good looking dude.
Thank
You
I
are
know.
a good looking dude.
I'm what brings the ladies to the show.
listen,
That's a lie. But
listen. You
that's
don't
a
get
lie.
to swoop in and grab
Yeah.
skinny
Yeah.
Aaron when
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
fucking living
Vinny's-
with fat
let me tell you,
Aaron
Vinny's
for
a fucking-
fucking yeah. I put the
Vinny's-
fucking time in.
I-
You don't get to
decades.
swoop in
This guy-
now that he's fucking
decades.
skinny and just fucking take over.
Listen, I showed up at his
Vinny's-
worst. I
Vinny's-
showed up at
no,
his
no,
worst.
no. Vinny's,
I saw license
Vinny's put in his
Aaron.
work.
Yeah, I put the time in, motherfucker.
that. Listen,
If anyone's
picked
hitting
up-
that,
I
it's
picked up
me.
his he's like, "Hey, is your license? Is my license in your car?" I found a license and I was like,
No,
Nope.
but Jabba the
"Nope."
Hutt is.
I was like, "Nope."
But some fucking fat guys is.
I was like the guy that
Did
ate
you get
you.
this at Spencer's, bro?
I was like, "There's a license in my car, but it's the guy that ate you last night. That's the guy that's in my car."
I feel bad opening this
Any
up
cocks?
tonight.
We'll see.
All right.
I mean, we can
We'll
open
drink
it.
it next week. We'll drink it.
We
next
can
week.
open it, but I feel
We'll
like
drink it
we'll
next
drink
week.
it
We'll
next
drink
week.
it.
slamming 110 proof. I feel like sub 90 is gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna taste
Yeah.
like water. You're right.
We'll
We'll-
save
we'll
this.
save it for
We'll
next
week.
crack
We'll do it
this
next week?
Yeah,
we'll
we'll,
wrap
we'll
it
do,
up.
yeah, we'll do a show.
All right, we'll do it for next week.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we all took the Chiefs. We all took the Rams. None of us understand why the Rams are only 3.5 point favorites.
I just want to say I appreciate you guys sticking by the Chiefs all season with how
Yeah.
bad they fucking played.
They
Well,
should win.
Everybody knows.
Mahomes
Everybody
over
knows
it,
they're
man.
better
The
than
proof's in the
how they're.
pudding.
I mean, Mahomes has been one of the worst quarterbacks this year, but every week we're
I
going
don't
to
know.
take him.
Up
It's
until-
true. He has the
He
most.
hasn't been the worst. He hasn't
Statistically,
played the best.
he didn't say the worst. He's been
Statistically,
bad.
he has-
What's your chip situation?
The past 2 weeks, maybe.
He has the
Past
most
2 weeks.
That's
interceptions.
what I want to know.
He
His
has
re-
the most interceptions in the league this year.
He does have the most interceptions.
No, I know. I mean, I know.
His touchdown to interception ratio is subpar. His
Uh,
yardage
right
is
now,
still
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Up
still
until
doing
up
work. It's
until I think the past 2 games, he was playing some of the best football you would have ever seen him play in his career.
No,
but the team wasn't winning. No, he was playing well.
Yeah,
He was playing fucking.
He was still
outside.
throwing picks, but he was throwing
Fucking
wild
Sorensen.
yards,
Sorensen
underhand
is
behind his back.
Yeah, he was.
just-
I'm
Where's
still-
Sorensen on the field. I'm throwing that way.
I'm still upset that we haven't seen a behind the back throw yet.
he'll
We
try.
will.
you know what I think
We
is what pisses me off too
He's
about him
saving it
is
for the back nine.
so everyone says that like, oh, Mahomes, the no look pass. Stafford's been doing that shit for years.
No,
No.
it's not
Stafford
the
is-
same.
The best no look pass I've ever
Guys,
seen.
guys trying to
was
talk to me
Stafford.
about my
Fine.
division.
Maybe
Stafford's been side-arming.
I'd have
I'll
to
give
see
you
the video.
that.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not denying it.
Whoa,
But
whoa, whoa!
Mahomes does it.
Put that grub worm away.
Mahomes does it naturally.
Yeah.
Effortless.
Doesn't force it.
Yeah, it's completely effortless. It's not planned. It's not designed. He's just like, and you know what's so funny? I'm not even gonna tell the story. It's a stupid story. I'll
We'll-
tell you.
we'll
I'll tell you.
talk
off.
after.
Look,
Yeah, I'll tell you.
He's
off.
on
Are we
Facebook
done?
right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This
he's
guy's
trying to
fucking-
find his bottom bitch or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Power bottom.
Yeah, he doesn't know what
We're
a
gonna
fucking
call her.
power
We're
bottom
gonna
is.
call her.
Why
All
do
right.
you have her number?
Anyway,
You know what?
those are our picks. We have 10 seconds to decide on that punishment. Otherwise, it'll be a surprise for thing. Anybody got a punishment for next week? For whichever one of you idiots loses?
Soul patch.
No, not a facial hair thing. We're going on a cruise, so I'm not willing to do a punishment that's gonna ruin my
Bukkake.
cruise. Oh well, yeah, I'll do. It.
I want to lose.
Yeah. Oh, I'm changing my picks. I'm changing my picks. We throw one of the darts through someone's hand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Butt darts?
Why don't we ask the viewers? Our two
Are there any viewers right now?
viewers.
We got a couple.
If that.
We got a couple. We can maybe we'll throw it on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get some
Let's
ideas.
see.
All right.
Let's see
We'll
what
let
the people
Instagram
want.
decide.
Yes.
We'll let Instagram decide what the
We'll let
punishment
the
is.
gram decide.
All right.
Leave
Deal.
it to the people.
Deal. Thank you guys so much. Sorry for this shit show. We
Yeah.
love you
It
guys.
was better than last week. It was.
It started really strong, and we did tail.
We got a little about 3/4 of the way through that bottle. A
Yeah.
few of us, I won't name any names, got a little
Anthony.
got a little sideways. But thank you guys. We love you.
Yeah.
We'll see you next
Tune in
week.
next week.
And
The
see who gets
Hancock.
punished. Yeah. We got a little Hancock, little hands, little cocks.
Hand on the cock.